I said ayo. I said ayo. I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on it. Time out.
Used to be scared of drilling.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above us by they beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they weren't even playing the college championship.
Hey, forget all that. This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts.
No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never. We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah, and Blake Hall.
oh, I said ayo. I said ayo. I said ayo.
Yo, what's up, man?
My fault, OG.
What's up with it?
We here, man. Run 151, man. Tuesday, February 10th.
Yeah.
As you can see, we got Yes, and Meadows here with us today. 151.
Biggest.
We got a lot to talk about, man. Big weekend, man. Big weekend.
Sir. Yes, sir. Carolina, stand up.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, boy. Throw your hands up. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Biggest the Super Bowl. You feel me? Biggest the what?
Let's go.
Seattle Seahawks, they took down the New England Patriots over this weekend. What was it 28-14? What was the score?
I think it was 29-13.
29-13.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a close game. A lot of people said the game was boring and appetizing. How do we feel about what went down? Sam Darnold was now Super Bowl champion before the likes of your Lamars, your Josh Allens, your Baker Mayfields. How did we get here, man?
Shout out
Defense.
to Walker and defense.
Yeah.
It wasn't him.
Yeah. Rule number one for the rest of my life: no more Super Bowl parties. People don't watch the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of going on. So definitely we'll be keeping it intimate going forward. A lot of people said it was a bad Super Bowl, but as I got a chance to watch it a lot, I think bad Super Bowls just mean like good coaching Super Bowls for real. Yeah. Shout out to Will McDonald. Eric hit it spot on with Kenneth Walker. That was elite ball carrying, but I don't think he should have won the MVP. I mean, kicker got 17 points. Well,
You can't get there without Kenneth Walker.
I mean, you know, it's the egg or the chicken at that point. But shout out to Will McDonald, man.
You saying Jason Myers won Super Bowl MVP?
Yes, why not? He had more points than everybody else combined.
What was his longest field goal?
I don't agree with that. Like Eric said, Kenneth Walker was moving him down up and down the field.
But there's a reason we was calling it a boring Super Bowl.
It was extremely boring. Not a fun watch at all. Was there even a lead change at any point?
Nah.
Yeah, like from the first field goal, it's pretty much. Yeah, you know, it was a game. There was a football game at the halftime show, so you know, it is what it is. You know, when the Eagles aren't playing, it's just not.
Brother.
It's not as like it's just not going to be a lot of greatness.
Send him backstage. Tie him up. You got it.
Oh, brother. I mean, the Super Bowl went exactly how at least we expected it to go. I'm pretty sure we said 2 touchdown game. And Eric called it with Kenneth Walker being the X factor. You know, I think, you know, it's not nice to say, but the Zach Charbonnet injury was the best thing that happened to the Seahawks because it allowed Kenneth Walker to take over that lead back role, get all of the touches. You know, throughout the season, they was doing a 50-50 split, 50 touches. And as a running back, you can't really – like running back is a rhythm position. You can't really get in a rhythm if you coming in and out every other play. So, I mean, it let Kenneth Walker be healthy for the postseason, but he put up 100 yards every game. Had like 4 touchdowns. I think like 400 to 500 yards in three games.
Yeah,
But
and if it go ahead.
That's the star that they drafted him to be. That's who we thought Kenneth Walker was going to be coming out of Michigan State into the league.
I'll feel that, but I don't think what he did all the other games matters. Just what you did in the Super Bowl. But I do think he did deserve that MVP out of everybody on that team. Unless you want to go one of the D tackles. None of them got more than a sack. If one of them D tackles had like 3 sacks, then yeah, probably one of the D tackles would be a MVP because they've been the MVPs of the last few Super Bowls. Without an elite D tackle, you're not winning the Super Bowl. Point blank, period.
They didn't give Josh Sweat the MVP last year. And it was going to take a lot to get it.
Yeah. The idea of Kenneth Walker winning the MVP, I think it also goes to the point where we talked about potentially them not showing up, potentially becoming a fault. But luckily, both quarterbacks did not play ultimately well. I think from the pressure from both teams defensively, you had a lot of PBUs. Drake made through 2 interceptions. So it was a heavy defensive game, and the only momentum was Kenneth Walker. So I understand the pick. If we breaking history all night, in every which way with the halftime show, we might as well break history with the MVP. He had all of the points until like the last 8 minutes.
Jason Myers.
Yeah, so like if he would have scored the only points, I don't think giving Kenneth Walker would have been reasonable, but people started.
Maybe he had to hit a 50-yarder. No,
he hitting it. Kickers, you can't pay for kickers. He also scored the most points in a season. Like he just broke history for the most points in a season between all NFL players. Like shout out to kickers, but like he had a historic season under the radar. But yeah, it was a cool little game.
Yeah. I think it was a conversation for sure for Jason Myers to win. But I do think Kenneth Walker rightfully got the MVP. And Sam Darnold played great as well. He obviously don't have the stats to show it, but like the way he was maneuvering the pocket, avoiding sacks, like the game, I feel like the game was a little closer than what the score man said. Like it was like literally a game of inches. Sam Darnold was maneuvering the pocket, avoiding sacks, stepping up in the pocket, and getting some crazy throws off against the pressure. And that allowed the Seahawks to stay in the league, keep the game comfortable. But there was a couple of times where the Patriots got back there and it could have been some sacks, could have been some errant throws. They would have had a whole different feel to the game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ridiculous, that, Christian Gonzalez played his tail off. I don't think it was ridiculous to say he was the best player in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He was the only one that didn't lose on the Patriots. Like they lost. He ain't lose though. I think he kept the game within reasonable range. If it wasn't for him, it would have been a BTA all the way.
Yeah.
We know who the biggest loser on the Patriots was, and it ain't Drake May. Wait, and it's not Stephon Diggs. All right, chill.
Whoa, how's it?
That's what I thought he was saying.
Listen, he lost his shorty by bringing other shorties.
And his freedom.
Exactly.
In jail tonight.
One of the worst weekends ever.
Yeah, bro. That's
no bro.
Like
you lost your girl.
He lost it all.
Wait, he went to jail today for real?
Super Bowl and you
Bro, they pushed that Raymond back for the Super Bowl, so he's about to undergo a real problem.
But yeah, the biggest loser, Will Campbell. I've been saying for weeks. I say, bro, am I tripping, or is he like cheeks? Boy, he was getting used and abused that Super Bowl game.
Oh, was that the tight end? Or who was bro on draft day talking about? I will die protecting.
Yeah.
If you went against him in that Super Bowl, you had a game. That's all I gotta say. Whoever lined up in front of him, you had a game.
I think it's a double-sided coin to that though. Like Yeah, he has underperformed, but he's a rookie though. He gonna learn. And then also, I think the way Will McDonald was sprinkling in a little blitz every now and then, like it shows that they were elite defensively. Like they had 4 D lineman pressure off the rip. So when they sent the blitz, it didn't feel no different. So like they won
What
the
up?
matchup up front and they were helpless with the play call. So
What I tell y'all, they play cover 2 and man the best I've ever seen.
And they're blitzing their
Blitz.
best corner. Tariq Williams one coming from blitzes. That's
Whoa.
huh?
You think
both of them, all
you
of them.
said hold on, you said the best corner too?
Tariq Williams?
Okay.
Is there an argument there?
This year, I maybe.
Devin Witherspoon is a better box player for sure. But I don't know if he's better in coverage.
Yeah, it's a conversation, but I know Williams is typically one who draws that wide receiver one matchup. So Eric, to your point, the Seattle, we know how championships go. We know how sports are typically always evolving, trying to find the next thing, and they essentially come copy and paste. So Seattle, for them to play too high, typically a too high shell, be able to stop the run, be able to defend in coverage. Previously we were getting a lot of one high coverages, a few years ago, but are more teams going to start to adapt this too high look and be able to play defense out of that, or is this is just something that this is Seattle?
You can only play that when your front seven is solidified, when they can hit their assignments. If they get used and abused, you can't run that. If you can trust your defense getting pressure without sending a blitz, you can run that defense all you want.
I agree. I also would like to add a note that Will McDonald used to be the defensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. When they were, one game away from making it to Super Bowl, but we're not gonna dive deep into that. However, Kyle Hamilton was essential to that defense. And Will McDonald is a personnel guy to where when they drafted Nick Emmanwori, it gave the same help. It gave the same feel that it did for the Ravens with Kyle Hamilton. So having a safety that can come down in the box and play the blitz, he can also cover. It allows you to play nickel the entire game. 4-2-5 is the best defense known to man if you have the personnel. If you don't have the personnel, it's not going to work. So I agree that the front seven has to be elite. But a safety that is big enough and fast enough to play any position on the field is very essential for Will McDonald, and it has been. That's why he got the head coaching job in the first place.
Who that safety you say big enough? Julian?
No, Nick Emmanwori is the safety.
Yeah.
Like he's a monster.
Nickelback. Yeah, Nickelback.
Yeah. Like he can play the third linebacker when it's necessary. So
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't have that. That's rare.
I look at the Texans. That guy is Jason Peter for them. The does Halafungo come down in the box for the Broncos? I'm not sure, but
I believe so.
That might be the key. That might be the key to some elite defenses. And so if I look to the draft and I look at a guy like Caleb Downs, somebody's going to be getting the gym as long as they know how to use them right.
He's talking about big body safeties. Caleb Downs not a big body safety.
He still play down there.
He plays college. I feel like he's a great coverage corner. Safety. My apologies. Whew. He tackles well, but I don't think he has that physical aspect as what Preston says he needs. He doesn't fit the mold.
Jason Peter is not big. Jalen Peter for the Texans is not big. He just wear that big old cap. So I wouldn't go as far to say
Kyle Hamilton, 6'3", Nick Emmanwori, 6'3".
6'3".
Even like the past, if you just look at the past legendary defenses, right? Like Legion of Boom, Cam Chancellor, Beast, Pittsburgh Steelers. Although Troy Polamalu wasn't statistically big, he played big. Like it kind of Ronnie Lott in the 49ers. Like as far as history, if you want to go back, I think that's something that
You said who
I
for
haven't
Texas
paid
not
attention
big?
to.
Bullock. You said Bullock.
He
Peter.
said Jalen Pete.
Jalen or Jason Peter, whichever.
Jalen Reed.
Peter.
No, you talk about the
Petrie.
nickelback again.
Petrie, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Petrie.
he's 6 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, but he plays big, and Caleb Downs could play big. I think Caleb Downs has the ability to play big. Now he's gonna have to prove it, because that's not just gonna be given to him. But it's a possibility, like you said, if the right defense choose him. I just don't know what team that's going to pick him relatively early that has one spot away from having a great defense. It might take a couple years or so.
I know a team, and they're in Dallas. Dallas Cowboys.
First
Yeah,
thing
I
you
said
said.
it. Yeah, I said it. I
First
told
thing
you how it was coming.
Now, mind you, okay. Mind you, this is a very, very important episode. And I just want to know in the first 16 minutes, he's already brought up Ohio State and Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I just wanted to make that. I just wanted to, on the record. It's on the record. It's on live now.
I'm going on a generational run.
So
Don't worry, I'll put that to rest in the last segment.
Waiting. He's just waiting. Sorry, I wanted to, but it's cool. So now with the that's what we should have did. Now with the Super Bowl wrapped up, it's time to look forward to 2026. Obviously, we have the draft coming up. Like, what's our way too early predictions for the Super Bowl? I mean, not the Super Bowl, for the NFL season. Like, did Seattle rightfully win? Are they rightfully the number one team in the league? Like, who are we looking at? Like, week one, power rankings. Who's going to be the best team? Top 5 teams.
top 5, you said.
I think depending on what we do regarding our offensive coordinator or AJ Brown, like we could be back top 5. I don't know. It's like the Eagles. It's like, top 5 on paper right now. It's like that paper. It's like when we really get to playing, are we top 5? I don't know. But if we get a new OC, possible.
The fact that they still don't have an OC is kind of concerning because that's a very attractive job. Why has nobody been hired?
Bro, they don't want your star receiver reading books on the sideline.
We talked about it. Was if he's reading a good book,
This is the Bible.
On paper, I agree. Like roster wise, it makes sense, but they just gotta go Camp Rock, bro. Lil Woosah. They are one, teammate activity, bowling night away from being another top team in the league. But until then, I don't think so. It could be the head coach, Nick Sirianni. We don't know if coaches want to, coach under him. We don't know what that looks like. We don't know the rapport that the players feel about Nick Sirianni because they won't speak against him. But
I was about to say, I don't even know if he's back talking to Jalen Hurts. Remember that was a thing. Like, oh, they're not speaking. I'm like, okay, so like, what does that mean? How you not speaking to your head coach? And then it's just like, bro, they got all these backyard football video game plays, bro. Like everything's a run or a bomb. It's like, yo, like can you throw across the middle of the field or not? What are we doing?
AJ Brown deep ball punt.
So I don't know. I don't know about us, but
I'll tell y'all who's gonna be in the top 10. It's because they get a new stadium, so people ain't gonna hate to go play up there. Buffalo. I feel like they make some pushes in free agency this year, and hopefully they draft well.
You're saying. Okay, I get you.
I agree.
Because they ain't got to play in snow blizzards no more.
they may have a minor quarterback issue. There was a lot of turnovers in that last game.
A lot of turnovers.
A lot of turnovers. I've seen quarterbacks get killed for far less. So I just feel like I should. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just feel like we should bring that up. Maybe a quarterback.
Oh yeah, no, we know he played bad. Yeah, we know he played bad.
The Eagles' reason for being a top team is not because of the quarterback, though.
You said what?
Oh, of course. I mean, bro, if we would have had what's his name for the Rams, we would have looked insane.
Who?
Put it on a
OC?
rope, throw a dot.
I like it.
Low key, I like my chances out there for real.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not about throwing it on a rope.
Who's stopping me on the touch bus?
Were they running good plays to even get open?
That's true too.
Well,
I mean,
you could throw it on a rope all you want, but when the line, when the cornerback's right on your shoulder, what you gonna do?
it's just like, bro, in the last game, AJ just dropping it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, bro. That's fine, bro.
Since we going out with a bang, best teams from each conferences. For the AFC, you know what it is, man. Baltimore Ravens, man, and here's why. One, Lamar Jackson, best quarterback in the league, no question. Last probably going out with a bang. You can argue me for 2 hours if you want to. This will be the longest episode ever. But also what they did was they recruited.
Still better than Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, all right, I stood by that last episode. Most talented quarterback I've ever seen in my life. Don't trip on my point. The offensive coordinator from the Bears just got hired to OC for the Ravens. One thing that the Bears do well, what we did well last year was like the split zone run, bro. That's gonna be very unstoppable if Derrick Henry's running the football. Like a north-south runner with a split zone like that, when you pitching out the backfield for the back cut, like if they utilize Derrick Henry correctly, I think that they could be a hard team to beat overall. And I think that was a good pickup that not a lot of people are paying attention to. On the NFC, man, you already know what it is, man. Like I just said, bear down. Last part, argue me if you want to. It'll be the longest episode ever. I think Caleb Williams comes into his own. I think the confidence that he started to pick up in the last half of the season is dangerous. And so when you have a locker room that believes in him now, I think the only thing left to do, honestly, is recruit defensive talent, bro. We don't have too many guys on defense. And so if they draft well defensively, because we went all offense last year, and we maybe pick up one free agent or trade for a guy, I think the Bears can be really scary next year, bro. I think Caleb Williams next year is going to be the most dangerous quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, brother.
I mean, dangerous is a very particular definition. So,
I'll be honest with you. If this team that's been injured on one side of the ball the last 2 years, if they're healthy, you're second in your division.
You're believing in Detroit Lions off a 2-year stint. That's the kind of hope we need. That's the kind of hope we need in America.
It's 2-year stint.
They're only good for 2 years. Detroit has historically been buns.
Yeah, historically, but not with Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell turned it around.
I guess, bro.
I mean, if you want to do that, I mean,
coordinators left last year. They didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, they were also, like I said, they also had everybody on their defense injured except for Hutchinson this year. Everybody was hurt.
Was their defense ever good?
When healthy, they straight. Yeah, they good when they're healthy. The last year they were in the playoff, everybody was hurt again, including Hutchinson. This year, everybody but Hutchinson was hurt. Y'all still had issues with them. So if they're healthy, they're winning that division.
I mean, I think Big Johnson just he overcomplicated a lot of our games, but that's growing pains as a coach. But shout out to Detroit, man. They're getting a lot of love, man. Shout out to them.
But that don't mean I have Detroit being the best in the NFC.
So who do you think is going to be the best in the NFC?
I don't know what I'm saying, man. If they go to FCA camp, man, give me Eagles. That's all they need. They need an FCA camp. 3 days.
And so we finally
2 nights. 3 days, 2 nights.
FCA camp was good. Yeah.
Because the Rams, I don't like their defense. I don't think their defense is good enough. Unless they make some adjustments, which everybody should be doing. Unless they make the right adjustments. I don't believe in the Rams. Seahawks. I would go Seahawks and Eagles because I don't think nobody's leaving the Seahawks other than Kenneth Walker. And we know how we feel about running backs. If you ain't top 3, you're replaceable. And that's just the hard truth. I think that whole defense stayed. Williams under contract. The other Byron Murphy, he's still under contract. Everybody on that defense is is locked in for next year. So they stay healthy, Eagles or Seahawks, hands down.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard not to go with Seahawks for NFC. I mean, considering they are defending champs, I do think. I think Kenneth Walker was definitely on his way out the door, but considering Charbonnet's injury, like ACL, he won't. I don't think, or whatever it was, Achilles. I don't think Charbonnet's going to be suiting up week 1 for the Seahawks. So I think Kenneth Walker may reconsider re-signing with them, but I also could see him leaving because I thought he was on his way out the door. Before the injury.
Did y'all hear what the commentator said about Kenneth Walker? When he said, yeah, he can run, but he can't catch, he can't block, he can't do nothing else. I said, hey, they might go get Rico.
I don't agree with that. Yeah, Rico is a hot name on the block. He talking about Rico, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going to happen with Rico. Like you said, running backs. But I just know Kansas City is going to be in play for somebody. And AFC, I think I'll say this: Patriots won't be back. They got exposed, and now they losing their best receiver, Diggs. Patriots won't be back unless there are drastic improvements. But that little cupcake schedule they got away with this year, they will be getting the first place schedule next year, and we will see them having to compete. And we're gonna see more of what we saw in the Super Bowl in the regular season. The rest of the AFC, though, I don't want to write off CJ Stroud. I don't want to write off the Texans, man.
And they get Tank Dell back next year.
They get Tank Dell back. They was without Joe Mixon. They was playing running back relay for most of the season. Dalton Schultz was in and out of injury. So they was missing a lot of weapons on offense throughout the whole season. But if that defense is steady, I don't see how the offense gets worse. I don't see how CJ Stroud gets worse. But I said that after the Chargers game, and it got worse. But I do like the Texans to compete in the AFC next year.
He already cutting off loose ends, man. As long as he, lead a bedroom undefiled, he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Ever since CJ Stroud got caught with Amber Rose in that picture, he ain't been the same.
He might need to get
you know what I'm saying?
So bad.
You know what I'm saying? Just, pull up the church. You know what I'm saying?
He down there in Houston. Call up Jerry Flowers.
You know what I'm saying? You tighten up, bro.
But yeah, that Houston lifestyle might be getting to him. He might need to just go to a smaller market or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's all right, man. Super Bowl halftime show. We had big talks about it last year. We had another eventful Super Bowl halftime show. How we feel about the halftime show? It's the most viewed Super Bowl halftime in history already. Shout out Bad Bunny. What he said, Bad Bunny numbers. It's a robbery.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's better than last year's, I'll tell you that. And he was talking that shit. I didn't know what he was saying, but he was talking that shit. You know what I mean? Me gusta mi Maria. You know what I mean? Hey, great visuals, too. Great visuals.
Yes.
Excellent visuals.
Excelente.
I mean, you have to have that type of visuals when people don't understand.
You like all the visuals? No, I'm joking. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay.
Man, shout out to Bad Bunny. I don't want to talk about it in comparison to last year's necessarily. I think I love the messaging behind what he did. I loved everything. Didn't really get why Lady Gaga was there. I was like, why is this not like Karol G? Like, I don't know. I was like, yeah. She's talented though, and everything was great. I like the end. I like every time he took a break in between songs and spoke. Like what he was saying was great. I like the attention he put into bringing the lady from the social club owner, I believe in Brooklyn, but he put her address like actually on the thing, on like the set, so you could see where it was. Thought it was very intentional. Thought the messaging was great, and yeah, I loved it. So,
man. On top of all of that, I think one thing that blew me away was how well he executed the performance. I feel like a lot of times when I watch Super Bowls, I hear a lot of like, oh, like I can't hear him, or like he's running out of breath, or like they don't really execute like the vocals, but like Bad Bunny sounded the same way he did on Tiny Desk. And like, although I didn't understand one word, like I heard him clearly. And so for him to take advantage of this opportunity, not only to perform well, but also to express a very powerful message during the climate, considering the climate and like the all of the extras and the guest appearances, the Latin celebrity representation, you could say, him repping all the countries in the end, like it was tough. Like that's very impressive. And I just wish I knew Spanish to enjoy it more. But shout out to him.
Hey, even Mexicans said, "You enjoyed it?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, he's Puerto Rican. We didn't understand him. They speak different dialect, bro." So even if you knew Spanish, you might have not understood him.
Might not understood. You're right.
They say he do mumble rap just in Spanish. They said the same thing. But yeah, I think it was very intentional, very on time. It was very necessary performance. I mean, the last 2 years we've now gotten two, I guess what political, but like very intentional performances in the Super Bowl. Outside of the little tidbit we had last year, but for the most part, it was still a very intentional, meaningful Super Bowl performance.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool. I liked it. It was very fire. If you ask me, they said the grass was people. Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said all them people ran up a band just off rehearsals and the performance.
It's probably faster to get rid of it too. Like
yeah,
you gotta move the grass, beat the grass. Yeah.
That's very tough. And he had a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? It was packed
like the grass out of here.
I'm saying, bro, it's a prop, bro.
He said, "Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out this stage, this country."
Nah, that's not what I said, bro. That's actually nuts. That's actually nuts. But
so everybody who watched the Super Bowl halftime and not the alternative halftime, right?
Yeah, if you want to go watch the alternate halftime, you're a cupcake.
The interesting thing about all the takes about the alternative halftime was like, oh, it's un-American. We're not gonna understand it. I'm like, bro, but you go see the opera. That's in Italian. Like, you learned Spanish in high school in America. Now, whether you paid attention or not, that's up to you. But like, it's like, I don't know. I was just happy it was the highest viewed. I'm happy you got everything you got because there was a lot of like pushback. You remember even Trump came out and was like, oh yeah, we're gonna try and arrest him at this. Like we're gonna arrest and deport an American citizen.
Yeah, to American territory.
Yeah, like bro, what? So I just shout out to Bad Bunny, man.
And I'll be honest. Even from like a Christian perspective, on some of the thoughts that I've heard about it, it's like I guess I didn't meet people when the hip hop run goes, but like if you had a problem with women, Latin women shaking their butts, but you ain't had no problem with Kendrick Lamar putting down a whole nother man, like we're not gonna make it a religious moral code. Like Bad Bunny is not the first person to wild on the halftime show. You know what I'm saying? Like we've literally seen wardrobe malfunctions in previous shows. We've heard way more fouler music. So it was never a moral code issue. I think it just spoke to ignorance that a lot of people have just because they couldn't understand the language. And it's like, bro, like even if you can't understand the language, sonically, like Latin music sounds very well, bro. And the way they performed it, it's like I can't think of people who performed like more fluently than some of the top people ever. So shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, I think Logan Paul said it best. You know what I'm saying? If you had a problem with all those Latin women, you know what I'm saying, shaking tail in the Super Bowl, like let's be real. Like look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It was a good show, you know what I'm saying? Very cool. Y'all have any favorites who might be headlining next year? Who can you see headlining next year?
If you can get
I know somebody who should already have a Super Bowl. I know somebody who should already have the Super Bowl, but they're never allow him to have it. Definitely because it's Rock Nation.
Excuse me?
He's talking about
Watch out.
And if he stay off of cocaine, Justin Bieber.
It'll be in LA, California.
Justin Bieber just performed in his draws, bro. He doesn't like performing. That was the whole point.
That's what I said. If he off of cocaine when he stops snowboarding,
He's on coke because he doesn't like the industry. What are we doing?
bro, he's just like Razor right now. They snowboarding.
Oh gosh. I don't have a guess, honestly.
Because we already got The Weeknd. We already got Bruno Mars.
Rihanna's done it.
Rihanna's done it. Lady Gaga was just a part of this one. Maybe she'll spin the block.
Lady Gaga already got a halftime. She already did it too.
Oh,
When is Rock Nation over?
I think this is year 5, right? Because we had this Kendrick, Rihanna, Dr. Dre wasn't the first one of Rock Nation.
Usher.
So that's
no.
4.
I think Dr. Dre and him was the first year.
You sure?
That
I thought he
Jay-Z.
had a pre-COVID. He had a pre-COVID, did he not?
I mean, Jay-Z. I mean, that was COVID though.
COVID was what, the weekend performance?
That was the beginning of COVID. Nevertheless,
whenever his last year is, it's probably gonna be Beyonce. Probably gonna make his wife do the last year.
She's already done it. I don't know.
I'm cool. I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the top artists in the world on Spotify. Literally all of them except for Billie Eilish, Ed Sheeran, Ariana Grande have pretty much done it.
No, you're really skipping somebody. You know who it is.
I said
He'll
it's
never
Bruno
do it.
Mars, The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, Rihanna,
right.
Justin Bieber, Bad Bunny, Lady Gaga, Coldplay, Billie Eilish, Drake, Ariana Grande, Ed Sheeran. Then the guy you're talking about doesn't come in until number 32. So
Which guy you talk about?
CB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the best
CB's not there.
performance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hands down. He'll put on the best
hands down.
performance.
And you know,
That's
Ye
what I would
can't
think
do
about.
it. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel
man.
like-
It's good.
I feel like they honestly might have to, at this point, call up like some OGs. I don't know.
Or get back to the multiple people, like where it's like it's not just like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna get like 4 or 5 people in one Super Bowl
He
performance.
said, "Get Boys and Man, get Jodeci."
No, that's not the OGs. He was talking about. You
Get 50 Cent.
yeah, nah, they're
Get 50 Cent and Ja Rule on the same stage. Let's go.
They can't even sit on the same plane. Relax.
Chill.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even 50. That was his man's.
Yeah,
bro.
boys.
They was 50 years old, about to get no fly zone. It's great.
G-Unit at the airport is like undefeated. That's not the first time. Jada Kids had problems with them at the airport too.
Who's like an older act who got a lot of hits that hasn't done it yet?
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, because I'm like they already got
probably.
Coldplay. They literally got like everybody.
so beautiful tonight. I just want to say that'd be messed up, bro.
Yeah.
Just fading. It's just that a lot of the people who hasn't done it are either, I don't think, a complete act, or they're a little old.
I think it's time for Future.
Please.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Future will have the players in the locker room. He'll have the players in the locker room come out to watch. But America wouldn't appreciate that.
Future
Yeah.
Party, man. I mean, if they didn't let Kendrick do it, you know who he could have got?
Young boy.
No.
I know who you talking about.
The boy.
Yeah.
That would be dope. I think he would
He's
have
never doing. He turned it down this year, is what they said.
He just can't perform live. I think that's just his only flaw.
I think if he do the Super Bowl,
can't sing live.
Yes,
I think if
you haven't seen him do Passion Fruit live?
Nah, he can't do all that and move around.
He's not.
He walked like an uncle at the cookout with the mic like this.
Yeah,
he'll have to do, bro. He'll
Yeah.
actually have to have
That's all
backup
you gotta
dancers. Like he's been going solo on stage now lately, so he'll actually have to have people around him perform like Kendrick do. That's all you got to do is have people around you perform for you.
all of them can do it.
Who?
Nah, he'll say fuck this Super
I'm
Bowl.
all for it.
Jermaine.
That's my vote. But nah, that's good ball because we need to push forward, man. like I said, big weekend. Saturday we had. I guess we just working backward. Saturday, yeah, unfortunately. Just killed all the momentum, but we had a big game, the biggest rivalry in one of the biggest rivals in all the sports. Carolina beat Duke in a classic game. You know what I'm saying? Carolina pulling off the comeback, winning the game, and only led for zero point 0.4 seconds in the game. Instant classic game. We got to see Cameron Boozer. Which Boozer is it? We got to see Boozer versus Caleb Wilson. At this stage in the season, a highly touted freshman matchup, 2 lottery picks in the upcoming draft. And yeah, man, Carolina got the job done. That's just what we came to do, is just talk about it. You feel me? Y'all have any thoughts from the game, any emotions, anything like that? Say what you say.
I was just happy to see, y'all finally got y'all lick back from Austin Rivers.
What?
What are you talking about?
Watch out, yeah.
But it's up there with the. It
is.
Yeah, it's up there.
It is, because I was watching the game. I'm on the phone. I'm like talking to one of my people. He like, bro, I'm not watching. We always lose. And I'm like, bro, it's a 4-point game. I'm like, so it was a good watch. It was honestly great. Of course, Caleb played great. Number 7, I believe that's your 2 guard, correct? Yeah, he was hooping for sure.
Trimble.
Yeah. I think it was just. I mean, it was great. They just fought. They really fought their way back into it.
And I would like you to throw some respect on. Do you remember how Coach K left NCAA?
Yeah, we've been got our lick back for Austin.
Yeah,
but it's not a buzzer beater though. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like in the side, yeah,
bro. Sending you home forever. I like big shots. That's cool, but
rush the court twice.
For good.
I think no. Yeah, Coach K's last game is a classic as well. But I get what Chris was saying with like the last shot, because I think the biggest buzzer beater until last night that I could think of in the rivalry was Austin Rivers. Like that's a classic shot, bro. Just hate to be on the wrong side of it. Honestly, I think it helped spark like a rivalry post. Like not spark a rivalry, but like it kind of puts the needle on the rivalry post Coach K, post Roy Williams. Like there was something missing there, because Duke is kind of been running away with it, considering like they beat us like twice back to back last year. The way we lost to them in the tournament, it was like they beat us 3 times.
And then we played them in the ACC tournament.
Yeah. So like it was like it kind of helped push the rivalry like forward, because I think Duke is always going to have more talent according to the NBA overall from a roster standpoint, but teams like nights like that shows that rivalries actually are important for the game. So Caleb Wilson is also a different guy.
Yeah.
That play y'all drew up at the end, right? That was supposed to be a lob to Caleb Williams, bro.
I was like, what is he doing?
It was a lob, but they peep game. So I think Boozer, he jumps like right where he would have threw the lob at, but bro swung into the corner instead. Because you see Caleb roll around the backside, I was like, they going out like that. And then he swung into the corner. I was like, whoa. So
yeah, perfect.
Rush the court twice, like crazy.
Yeah. Carolina was on a high. Like went to go get the cookout for the game. Cookout was mid. I'm like, yeah, this is Carolina at its finest. Now the Bojangles out here is horrific. But the comparison between Cam Boozer and Caleb Wilson, the fact that they both performed, I think was great. And I think it just showed 2 different styles that I think both can translate to the NBA for real. Cam Boozer is a somewhat of a bruiser down there. And he's efficient and not really affected by the different looks. Caleb Wilson is going to be a guy that he's a kind of forward that helps your team like score points, like stretch the floor, take the ball from the outside in. Definitely looking forward to whoever they go to in the NBA to watch, because I think that both of their games are going to translate very well.
I'll tell you this. Cameron Boozer is Jaleel Okafor. He's tapping out in college. He's not going to progress. This is the best we're going to see him play.
I don't
He
necess-
doesn't play defense like Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson plays both sides of the ball. He'll check you up at the 3-point line.
I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think that assessment might be spot on. I see bro from Kansas, Caleb, and the dude from BYU being like the three, and then of course there'll be some other sleepers in the draft, but like those three, Cameron Boozer doesn't really.
He doesn't jump off.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as that type of player. I could be wrong though. I mean, what do I know? So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Jaleel Okafor might be, a great call on that. I always say Caleb Wilson gives me Kevin Garnett vibes, and I definitely see it. Like, if you watch, like he's the reason why Carolina won that game last week. In the first half, he was the only one who came to play. It was getting ugly. It was like we still can't. Hubert still can't get over this Duke hump. But Caleb Wilson was carrying the team. He was the only one who came to play in the first half. And thankfully, in the second half, the rest of the team showed up. Henry Restart, he stepped in and started being a 7-foot big. That was a big thing. We couldn't get a rebound in the first half. We could not get a rebound. Henry Restart showed up. Seth Trimble showed up. Little point guard who had to drive and kick. He actually had a play like that before where he drove in on the left side and kicked it to the corner and hit somebody before that. So it might even just been something they seen in the Duke defense. They wanted to run it again. But he did have the option of even going to Caleb or Seth in the corner. But yeah, Caleb Wilson, I mean, I'm trying to take the bias out of it, but like from what I've seen in college basketball, like he's definitely a player you're going to want on your team. He's listed at 6'10". He's only 215. He's going to have to gain some weight, get some strength. He's going to play that 4. But I've seen him score from all areas of the court. I mean, he's getting it in ISO. He's getting it out the triple threat, on the 3-point line, in the post, in the mid-range. I've seen him score on all levels of the court. And I think he has he just has an it factor to him. And I think that there's an intangible that the other players, I don't know, the other players you might not get that from.
Now, I think that I agree with the takes, and I'm considering what y'all two, Eric and Chris, is saying about Cameron Boozer. One thing about the NBA, bro, which is why I love the draft lottery, is that a lot of these rookies sometimes are stunted by team fit. So like Caleb Wilson, I think he could be a number 2 option at the least day one. Like he can get his own bucket when you need him to. Whereas like a Cameron Boozer, if a point guard is not established or if a team like structure is not already there, I don't think he can change the program. But he definitely could be a solid piece to help get boards and score some buckets, some very tough buckets when you need to, or you got a big and foul trouble. Like Cameron Boozer,
how
bruising.
tall is he? 6'8"?
Only 6'9".
6'9", 250.
But I like that he's an actual like bruiser. Like he don't have the athleticism of a Zion or nothing like that. But I think what makes Zion special that a lot of players don't necessarily have is physicality. And so like Cam Boozer's physicality on the right team is dangerous, but he's not going to change a program. Like Caleb Wilson has a bag that you can like sell tickets with.
Bro, and for the draft lottery, so it's like I think all the top picks, like top 5 picks, are going to be freshmen.
Yeah.
And also, how you? Okay,
let's jump into it. Let's get it because I want to talk about it.
It's like, hold on. Okay, no. I'll say this because I'm just going to continue off what the person was saying. So with all the top draft picks, if you miss this lottery, your job is in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Bro, there's so many. There's so many right options in this lottery. If you miss, Your lottery pick this year, fireable offense. Same way Vikings fired their GM for letting Sam Darnold go win the Super Bowl immediately after giving you a 14-win season. Fireable offense. There's so many right options between Darren Peterson, AJ DeBasta, Caleb Wilson, Kim Boozer. You got the little freshman out of Louisville, and then the freshman Kopete from Arizona. So many different options, so many different ranges of what you may need.
Yeah.
Trying to draft for fit can be troubling. You want to just get the best player possible. But nonetheless, Cooper Flagg, this is supposed to be Cooper Flagg's freshman class. Freshman class. He reclassed up. Yeah, I think he was ducking the smoke.
No.
Cooper Flagg, you are the smartest gambler in the world. I ain't gonna lie.
Cooper Flagg's better than all these guys.
No.
Have you seen like his last like 7 games?
Listen. I respect Cooper Flagg as it is. If you think Cooper Flagg right now in college his freshman year is better than AJ,
that's not what I'm saying.
You literally are saying that. Are you not? You're saying he would be the best in his class.
No, he's saying was he ducking smoke. What I'm saying is I didn't think Cooper Flagg was going to pan out the way he panned out in the league. So I was already down. Seeing this is like exactly what they were saying he was going to be is where I'm kind of like, hey, bro, like, who cares? If he would have went way lower in the draft, who cares? Better situation. Like, I don't know, man. I think he maybe he wouldn't have been drafted number 1.
No.
But
that's what I mean. Like, would he still been drafted?
Probably not. Maybe he would have been. He still would have been top 5.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be top 5.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, easily. But he's not number 1.
Who's number 1 then?
AJ, hands down. I'm sorry.
No,
AJ.
Sir. No.
And I'll tell you why. AJ, hands down, bro. When you just turn on the film, you're like, all right, he's great at damn near everything. Peterson, I'm not going Peterson number 2 because you're not playing basketball in college. I don't trust you in the NBA. I'm willing to take that risk. I'm not drafting you. I'm sorry. If I got a top 3 pick, I'm not picking Peterson. Even though skill-wise, he's a top 2 player, hands down. Easy.
What's the issue with Peterson again? I'm missing.
He doesn't play.
Doesn't play.
Like, y'all not caught up. All right. He doesn't play games. And he doesn't play minutes. So when he does play a game, he's capped off at a certain minutes. And when like Kansas, not Kansas. When Kansas played BYU.
I watched
and when Kansas played Arizona yesterday, he didn't play at all. And that's not the first time he didn't play at all. He didn't play at all against Duke either.
Yeah, but what about Kyrie Irving?
No.
Kyrie Irving was legitimately hurt. Kyrie Irving was legitimately hurt for like the whole year. He wasn't going in and out. And when he played, it wasn't certain minutes.
But they're just saving this kid for the draft. They already know.
No. All right, then don't play. I don't trust him.
No.
If you're saving minutes in college and you're the only one doing that, I'm not trusting you as a top 2 pick. I'm not secure with that.
I mean, if I know I'm about to go get a couple minutes, like, granted, he would have made millions playing in college with NIL, but like, why risk the potential next 10 years of your life for 1 year?
All right, tell me this. If you're capping out at minutes, but the games you are missing are against the top draft picks, are you gonna draft that person if they're scared of that? I'm not doing it.
I don't think he's scared of it. I think it's a game plan.
No, Chris. I don't think you understand. If you're a star player, if you say you're playing, I'm pretty sure a coach not gonna say, "No, we don't need you tonight."
No, I just feel like, bro, if I'm gonna go out here and potentially risk hurting my body that could potentially affect the next 10 years of my life, then I might as well just breeze through this phase because I'm not gonna go to class anyway. I don't have to.
No, that's horrible thinking. And thinking like that is not gonna get you drafted in the top 3.
But that's what people do.
You can't name one person that has done that and got drafted in the top 3.
Kyrie Irving.
Literally, Kyrie Irving was legitimately hurt. He did not play. He wasn't going in and out of games and picking games or games he wasn't going to play. And he wasn't capped out at minutes.
But why would he still get drafted?
Sitting down.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't matter the reason. It's like, why would you still get drafted?
I think the lack of minutes, regardless of the reason, would discourage me to draft somebody unless I truly believed in their talent. And like Kyrie Irving, I think the lack of minutes in the minutes that he did show, he was step above the competition. I think Darren Peterson is not the clear number 1.
No.
But I think he's shown enough to be drafted. And if he leaves the top 5, look out for the league.
What
he's
is
still gonna be top 5, but I wouldn't put him to my top 3.
what is he supposed to do then? Because it's clear he doesn't want to be in college.
Yeah, then just sit the rest of the year. You purposely missing games like Arizona and Duke.
But
it's crazy work.
Sitting the rest of the year, would that not be worse than just?
I think not really. Yes, but no. I'll say because you're not intentionally ducking specific smoke. You're just sitting out the rest of the game saying you want to save your body.
So you're saying it's not competitive? Like it's not.
Yes,
like you don't got
you're
no.
showing me that you're not a dog, and I'm not drafting you top 3 pick if you're not a dog.
But he
So
played.
you would go out there. You would go out there and play Pitt, but when it comes to playing Duke, you're gonna sit out. Oh no!
But he he played against your number 1 pick, AJ, and he cooked him the whole first half. He cooked him.
And then what happened?
He played 3 minutes of the second half, and that was it.
Yeah, but
the only smoke he didn't duck was UNC in the beginning of the year. He played damn near the whole game. That's the only smoke he didn't.
Caleb Wilson went toe to toe with him, and that's my thing with Caleb. Caleb went toe to toe with Darren,
everybody,
AJ, Boozer all year, and looked like the best player on the court.
Yeah.
How do you grade that?
Every time.
How do you grade that? Because I agree, AJ is definitely more skilled, but when AJ played Darren in Kansas, AJ shrunk. Like he shrunk, and it was very concerning. It looked more concerning than this competitiveness out of Darren Peterson. AJ couldn't get nothing going. He couldn't score the ball, and once he couldn't score the ball, he was out of the game and ineffective. That white boy they got clip, put up 30, pulling from everywhere, carried the team. So that's more concerning to me, seeing a big matchup like that, and AJ shrinking, not being able to get the shot going, and then just effectively out of the game. Like I said, Caleb Wilson, you can't grade. Don't worry about it.
It's a lot of good choices. It's a lot of good choices for sure. If I'm going number 1, I think it depends on, like I said, team fit. Who I got. If I don't need a guard, I'm going Caleb Wilson, regardless.
Hands down.
I tell you, like that kind of skill can stretch the entire team. Like he can play the whole length of the court. He can have the ball at any part of the court to help with whatever transition, I don't know, matchups, like whatever. But if I need a guard, I'm going Darren Peterson, bro. Like of the minutes that I did see, of the clips that I did see, because I ain't seen a lot. But what I seen was enough.
And Darren played AJ in high school. He gave him 60. Played him in college. Gave him a quick 20. Like Darren is a guy. Like I definitely, I'm not knocking like your critique on him, but I'm drafting Darren before AJ. I thought AJ was going to be the number 1 pick in college, but I like Darren over AJ, and I like Caleb Wilson over AJ. And it's kind of ridiculous to say that, because AJ has all the intangibles. I mean, he's a 6'8", 6'9" wing. But what I've seen in college, I'm taking Darren over AJ, and I'm taking Caleb Wilson. The Boozer, different conversation.
Yeah.
But where Cooper Flag fits into all of this, I think it definitely depends on if he would be playing with Cameron Boozer.
Then Cameron Boozer wouldn't be on here.
Yeah, that definitely would be a huge factor. But going off of what went down in college, I think Cooper Flag would be at minimum still be number 2 in this draft, because he still was given 40 balls with that team last year. You know what I'm saying? So college basketball is in a great spot, man. Hopefully the momentum is funneled into the NBA. Hopefully it can just funnel into the NBA. But college basketball is in a good spot, man. This is definitely one of the best freshman classes I've seen. I can remember. Definitely
freshman. It might be the best freshman class of all time.
Yeah, it's not ridiculous to say that, bro. And then Arizona, they was undefeated.
Why are you making that face? It is.
Well, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if this was a class or if this was just a DVD. But there's a DVD called Hoop Phenom, like years ago, and it was like Dwight Howard, Bron.
Dwight Howard's not in the same class as Bron, is he?
No.
I'm not tripping. Were they on the same McDonald's game though, or something?
It can't be. They're not in the same class.
Maybe Bron wasn't on it, but it was like Dwight Howard. I want to say Shabazz Telfair was. Hold on, I'm about to pull this joint out because I was like, bro, this might be the crazy.
Oh, so when you said freshman class, you're saying people that graduated.
That's why I said freshman.
Like, or not
graduated. Freshman class.
college.
I'm tripping. Freshman class. Yeah, you got it. I'm sitting here talking about like
I'm like
draft class.
I'm talking about rookie. Like,
Yeah, he said freshman.
That's why.
class, so-
I had to realize what you were saying because I'm like,
Facts.
bro, there's no way you're saying that. But
Yeah, because I was like, none of them.
that's a crazy pull. Like,
That's why
It was only
I
one
wasn't
freshman
listening
in that
right.
class, and it was Carmelo.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Speaking of college, outside the game, wasn't somebody handing out CDs of one of the college games? Out the trunk of their car?
Ahaha. Showing up, man. We're on college tour, but don't worry about it. We gonna get there. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna get it. We gotta get there.
Yeah,
I'm glad we're getting there.
we're gonna get off. We're gonna get there. Moving forward, man. Real quick, the NBA trade deadline did wrap up last week. Anthony Davis got traded to the Wizards. Mavericks is looking like a goof of a franchise, man. They traded Luka Doncic essentially for Max Christie, Chris Middleton, and a couple 9th and 10th graders. Trade by them. Warriors picked up Porzingis. I think that was too late.
It's optics trade.
You like my fire. It's over, bro.
Yeah,
it's over.
Celtics got Nikola Vucevic from the Bulls. I think that was big. They did give up Anthony Simons for that. But the Celtics, I feel like we're not talking enough about Jaylen Brown winning MVP.
Well, you know why, right?
No, it's because of the hairline. Too much black spray.
Nah, he's outspoken. He's Muslim. He's smart. He's doing positive things. They're not going to make him the face of the league, bro. He deserves to be. They're not going to do it. They're not. Like the dude's doing side projects with NASA, doing stuff for the community. I'm smart enough to navigate the contracts myself. Like, bro, he was never going to get the push because he's the guy. Really, he's the guy. I mean, the Celtics were loved. And now that Tatum's hurt, it's like we don't even hear about them as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Never thought of that.
Yeah, and they have
same reason he wasn't on Team USA.
Nah, facts.
Like, come on, bro.
They say Christians
Derek
only.
White.
Derek
White is
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
not only that, Derek White gained more PT than Jason Tatum. Oh, that wrong game.
Yeah. The sad part is that politics affects the game, bro, way too much. He's putting up stellar numbers, and I'm very curious to see, like, 'cause I know Jason Tatum is on pace to come back before the season is over. I'm very curious to see if Jaylen Brown shrinks back.
We've seen this before,
bro. Like this is very. I'm very curious to see how they rock out, or if Jason Tatum just gets his groove back and let Jaylen Brown steer the ship for the year, and they figure it out next year. I don't know. I think it definitely helps the game competitively, but him not getting any nods about his performance from the league is showing the true colors of the politics.
Bro, he could arguably be the face if they wanted to make him the face.
No,
I'm saying he plays well enough to, because the face is never about who's actually the best, unless it was Bron, because he was just so far ahead of everybody. It's the intangibles, bro. He has everything. Bro, let's be for real, bro. They was about to make Ja the face of the league, and you telling me Jaylen Brown's a bad look?
It's not that he's
come on, what are we talking about?
It's not he's not a bad look. He's just not even the guy on his team.
Yeah.
I think he is the guy on his team, and I think because he can do more than the guy, he plays roles that the other guy can't.
Like what?
Let's be real.
Uh-oh.
What I'm saying is, can Tatum really drive left and hit a over the head left?
They
layup?
literally said that about Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
No.
Jaylen
Jaylen Brown had a suspect left. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Tatum he's never been the guy. He was made the guy.
That's horrible take. That's horrible.
No, he's saying like Jason Tatum was thrown the keys, but Jaylen Brown should be the one with the keys.
Put it like this: if I know that you can shoot, Eric and Seven, if I know that you can shoot, Eric, and I know all Seven can do is post up, but he's dominant in the post, and we play through him, and I'm like, yo, look, I know you can do everything on the court, but really, we got to make sure he's good. So I need you to just catch and shoot for us this year. Then it's like when Seven sits down and we see you start doing everything, it's like, was he ever really the guy, or was they just hold? It's like Kobe and Shaq. When you got to come tell Kobe, hey, Kobe, you can't get 40 every night, bro. We need Shaq to be involved. And then niggas at the end of the career is like, well, Kobe never. It's like, well, he could have. Like,
it's not the same thing. Shaq was already the guy. Kobe came to come be the guy. That's kind of like saying, hey, Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson and Steph is what you were compared more to. And I think that's literally what it is.
Are you saying Jaylen Brown is a Klay Thompson level player?
Yeah. That's what it's more compared to.
Well, see, I thought it was just as egregious, but in the opposite way.
Look, brother, you literally said that's like saying he can't go left, and that's literally what they say about Jaylen Brown. As soon as they stopped him from going left, he sucked. He was garbage. Did we forget that series when they said, "Oh, he can't go left," and they forced him to go left, and he couldn't do nothing?
But has he
what
not
can
been
Jason Tatum not do that
low?
Jaylen Brown can do? Like on a basketball court, offense, defensively, shooting, scoring wise, anything.
How about create his own space?
You said what?
Create his own space. Jason Tatum is
Jason Tatum come off of screens like Curry type shit.
Jason Tatum is also just a high level shot maker, but he be doing all the moves and the defender's still right in front of him. He's shooting over.
Does Jaylen Brown not average the most shots other than him and Luka? Do they not average the most shots?
I'm not talking about shots. I'm saying create space. Create space for a shot. Jason Tatum only gets shots off because he's tall and he can make them.
Are they the same height?
No. Jaylen Brown
off an inch.
No, Jaylen Brown like 6'5", 6'6".
I thought you were like 6'7". My bad.
Nah.
Yeah, like watch most of Jason Tatum's buzzer beaters, bro. He's just shooting over somebody from 40. He's doing all this, and the defender's still right there. Hey, guess what? 6'9". I'm good. Like,
and that's just how the game goes. KD's 7 foot. I mean,
and we know
KD
creates separation.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I've never seen Jason Tatum enough to make that statement, so I'm not saying I agree with Chris. I don't know. He might be cooking my mind. I don't know. But KD creates separation. Let's not bring him into this.
KD be shooting over people too. Do not.
He does, will.
But we've all seen him hit that hezzy cross and somebody's way over there.
Let me be nicer. That's like saying, okay, maybe Scottie Pippen should have been the face and not Michael Jordan. Keep going.
Scottie Pippen was second in MVP votes when Michael Jordan played baseball.
I'm saying that's better.
And when Jordan left, they only lost 3 more.
We're not comparing nobody on the Celtics to Jordan, so let's just dead that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is like,
I get what you're saying.
Jaylen Brown is playing right now. He's still carrying the team like Scottie did when Michael Jordan left. Is what I'm saying.
I think
Kobe's kind of crazy. He is the MVP.
Yeah.
OKC is up big.
You talking about the McCain trade?
Yeah, J-Mac, bro. Crazy.
They nails together and shit.
They're going to be on there painting their nails, doing TikToks and shaking ass.
Hey, yo.
Hey, all on TikTok. And winning. Yeah, everybody going to be ready to crash out.
Bro. Ain't nothing they can do, bro. Can't stop it. If you want it.
I'll take y'all.
But yeah, bro, that was a surprising trade as well, bro. I think tanking needs to be investigated a lot more in the NBA, bro, because some of the trades like literally ruined some seasons, bro. I agree with the Dallas part. I think Harden getting traded away from the Clippers. I think Zubac got traded away as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, is left quiet out the rot. Like, what's going on? Like, we need some behind the scenes stories on some of these decisions. It's gonna be an interesting league for you this year, rest of the year, and next year to come too.
Also, with the tanking, right? It's not just that they're tanking; they be giving people crazy ammo. Like I'll be like, "Yo, who in their right mind be like, yeah, let's send James Harden to Cleveland?
Yeah,
like, oh, let's send J Mac to OKC.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
If anybody needed depth, it wasn't OKC. And I told y'all, bro, last week, bro, James Harden moved to the Cavs, bro. Looks nothing but Braun.
You think Braun's coming through next year?
I don't think it can't be out the window because I think the Lakers are moving on. They're trying. I think it's only best for them to move Brown out of the way so they can build around Luka. And the love that he received from Cleveland was very random. Like this past few weeks ago, and then the trade to Cleveland from James Harden was out the blue.
Yeah, I was confused. I thought I missed something. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there enough space on the roster for Bronny and Bryce?
You said what?
is there enough space?
You said space in the stadium? Oh yeah, it's plenty space in the arena. Tickets are on sale at Ticketmaster.com.
I'll tell y'all right now.
No, I think he could get both of them on the Cavs and go out in style.
If Bryce get drafted or picked up as a free agent after redshirting this year, you should blow the whole NBA up. Just blow it up. And start a new league called Men Rival, because obviously that's getting viewerships. Okay, because if you get Bryce James in there, it's already net.
It's not nasty.
You already got Bronny James Jr. in there. Let's slow our roll.
It's not nasty because
it's dirty. It's filthy.
He's the greatest player. Bruh, I gave you 20 years of my life, nigga. You're gonna put my sons on the roster. And I'm the best. And
best.
There's some MVPs that y'all should have gave me. So yes, my sons, you can cut him after I leave, but he's gonna play for a season.
I got a guarantee too.
I promise you, if you waste the roster spot on Bryce James, blow the whole NBA up. You're an unserious league. I mean, you already are. You're right.
Giannis's brother is in the league.
Yeah, but he did trials and tribulation. You know what I mean?
What? We never even seen him play before he came on the team.
Bro, he literally sacrificed himself so all of them could come to America. He was,
bro.
Am I tripping?
Stop, Eric.
Ron gave us 20 plus years.
He was on Greek's national team. Is Brycey going on America's national team?
Stop Eric before he's ahead, bro. He's about to say something crazy. They sacrificed the egg.
Everybody's family, bro.
Nah,
I couldn't. Well, Eric, what you said the new league gonna be called?
Men's Unrivaled.
You said it's getting viewership.
Oh no, Rival is definitely getting more viewerships than the WNBA. Let's be honest.
I don't know. I'll be watching.
Bro, I seen a woman win a free throw competition and make more money in that free throw competition than they do in their whole salary.
$50K, right?
Really, what I'm excited to see.
They're dropping money from the ceiling. They're begging for money at the WNBA. They're dropping money from the ceiling.
I know this is anti-American or whatever, but I want the Saudis to take over sports, bro. They have everything. No, chill. They have everything, bro. The boxing has been out of this world since they gotten it. Bro, they talking about paying players way more than what they getting in the league. Bro, we could probably get Braun for another 7 years if they take it over, bro.
Nah.
What
Bud Crawford say?
I'm bold, bro. Turn on your VPN.
I'm just saying, like, nigga. I'm just like, bro, if they take over sports, bro, because they were dropping a league, the women's league, that they're starting. They paying them crazy. I'm like,
Yeah, I agree. The Saudis definitely, or Riyadh season specifically. You know what I'm saying? Riyadh season, Riyadh, whatever you call it. They definitely have help with boxing.
I feel like they'll probably go broke doing it though.
bro, they have oil money.
You're crazy.
It's
That's
endless.
why
Go broke doing
that's why the world is the way it is because of oil. You know what I'm saying? They ain't money long.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think that I wanted to stop because you said something egregious, Chris, about Bron being the greatest player of all time, and it's just not the case. We're gonna put that to rest here tonight. The fact that he's 2, arguably 3, however you want to look at it, but there is no world where LeBron
2, arguably 3.
There's no world where LeBron is the best player in the league. You just can't be the best player in basketball with the amount of flaws and lows in their career. You know what I'm
the
saying?
flaws like miscounted steals for defensive player of the year.
Miscounted steals. Are we shell?
And they weren't in the film. I'm just
That's
saying.
what you want to. That's what you want.
That's what we
You talking about
lean on steals.
You talking about I only been to the finals 6 times.
And
I couldn't go almost every year of my career.
If I fight you 6 times and I beat your ass 6 times, am I not a better fighter than you? If I fought you 12 times and you whooped my ass 10, are you a better fighter than me?
That's a bad analogy.
Just do it.
Here's the analogy.
That's
the analogy
an
this.
excellent analogy.
If every time I get up with a group of people to play a game and I finish in the top 2 consistently, and what he got? 3 or 4?
Who, Bron?
4.
He got 4, 2 less. And guess what? Bron was never on a team considered to be one of the greatest teams of all time.
Because he kept bunny hopping.
No.
Wait. But KD was on. Wait, was it?
KD's not in
the Bron. Wait, wasn't Bron playing against arguably the greatest team of all time?
Yes, due to his own format of forming up teams.
No, because the 73-9 Warriors did not have KD on it.
And then they added KD, so twice he had to play him.
And he got his
Thanos
handed to him.
No, Thanos beat the Avengers, and then they tried to run it back and got Captain Marvel. It is not the same. And that's why Infinity Wars is better than Endgame. It all points back to Bron.
Also, Bron has never left a team, and they've only been 3 games worse. Impact undeniable. If you're the greatest player of all time and you leave, and they only lose 3 more games, were you really? What's the difference?
They were second.
Did they win the championship that year?
Doesn't matter. Playoffs is the playoffs. All different types of factors after postseason.
Wait. What teams without Jordan has went to the playoffs?
What
teams without Bron? What teams without Bron has went to the playoffs?
When Bron leaves, he takes everything.
Wait, y'all not gonna answer that? You're not gonna answer that?
They're not gonna answer.
He's answering.
They know it all points back to Bron.
He's literally answering it right now.
When Bron leaves, he takes everything with him. Like he's a
oh god,
he's a terrorist. You know
who did he take with him to Miami? James Jones.
He's like
Galskis.
Are you nuts?
Don't say nuts. Even Chris agrees.
LeBron has played with the most number 1 draft picks of all time, 9 to this day, and has 4 rings to show for it. Jordan ain't played with no number 1 picks. Kobe ain't played with no number 1.
What number name you talking about?
Are you trying to put Kobe in front of Bron?
Yeah, Kobe did play number 1.
Also, since I haven't spoke to you guys in a minute, I thought it would be fitting for us to bring up in the sports segment. I don't want to drag it on, but recently one of my favorite players entered top 3 status in their position all time. Shout out to Westbrook, top 3 point guard all time. You know what I'm saying? I think he deserves his accolades. He's about to be in year 20 in a few more years. Still major contributor on teams. All-time leading scorer for point guards, I believe. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. He got the numbers. He got all the numbers for it.
Top 3 what?
Top 3 point guards all time. You can't deny it. Only thing he doesn't have is the rings.
By what standard?
Point guard is a leader. Leader equals rings.
No, it doesn't. Rings equals I have 4 other people on the floor with me that can play and a coach that knows what he's doing. Look, what I'm saying is this. I think he has the most points for the position. I think he's 7th in assists. He's now top 15 all-time scoring just in general in the game. Leads in rebounds. In every single category, I believe the lowest he falls is like 7.
What conversation do you want to have? You want to talk about him being top 10? What?
No, he's top 3 point guards all time.
Russell Westbrook.
If in every statistical category the lowest rank I fall is 7, and I'm first in 3 of them, there's no way you can tell me I'm not one of the best 3 people to play this position.
Okay, who's your top 3 then?
We got to go Magic. No order. Magic and Steph, and then Westbrook.
No.
Okay.
No.
Sure.
Westbrook's not even better than Chris Paul, bro.
Listen.
we're
The
going
other
to-
person, the other
You
Chris
by
Paul.
yourself. You finna get
Listen,
jumped.
I said yo is inevitable.
Listen.
We're going for the Clips.
The you think you mean to tell me you got Chris Paul in front of Russell Westbrook all-time point guards?
Yeah.
Do you have Chris Paul in front of Isaiah Thomas?
Oh, don't worry. He met the criteria, but he wasn't selected. Next. So look, when it Chris Paul's out of here.
No, he's not. No, he is not.
Yes, he
When
is.
you talking about point guards, bro,
What does he have over Westbrook?
Westbrook is just uber athletic.
Yeah, but what does he have over Westbrook?
Chris Paul has done more with less.
Has he? I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily the case.
I thought playoff wins didn't matter if you didn't win a championship.
Chris Paul had 50 wins with David West as his second best player.
Chris Paul you said he had 50 wins with David West, the second best player?
Yeah.
Hold on.
When the West was at its prime, when the West was at its peak, with Tim Duncan and them.
I thought playoff wins didn't matter if you didn't win a championship.
What's anything about playoff wins?
I mean, he got his team to the playoffs with 50 wins, did he not?
Yeah.
So why does regular season wins matter if you don't win a ring?
What?
Okay, I had no argument prepared on this, but I would just like to be accurate. You know,
neither one of these guys have rings.
So
I'm saying
Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, both 7 playoffs they've been to. Games played, Chris Paul has them by about 100, like 90. Points per game, Westbrook career 20, Chris Paul 16.9. Rebounds, Chris Paul 4, Westbrook 7. Assists, Chris Paul 9.2, Westbrook 8. Steals, Westbrook 1.6, Chris Paul 2. Chris Paul hasn't beaten percentage. Still taking Westbrook, especially when we get to the actual numbers of the stats. It's no way. It's not comparable. It's not comparable. When we get to the totals.
When we're talking about running an offense, there's nobody you want other than Chris Paul.
There's
nobody else you want other than Chris Paul.
It depends what I need on my offense.
So
play both ways.
So the position in the 1960s was about running the offense, you know. But in the modern era of basketball, if you can get a bucket, get a bucket. I'm not going to stop you. You're going to tell me Dame's not one of the best players we've seen in a long time?
Yeah, but what does he have to show for it?
Bro, the rings is about a team accomplishment, man. We're talking individual statistics. We're talking about who can ball and who can't.
You put Dame in your top 5?
No, but he's good though.
I'll say this. In the modern era of point guards, it's Steph and Russ alone. So if you're telling me that these prior year, because I think Chris Paul is like at the tail end of his career when the pendulum started to shift to the score first point guard, like Chris Paul was at the tail end of his prime. If you're telling me that the only modern era point guard in the top 5 conversation or top 3 or whatever conversation is just Steph and it's all older guys, I think that's pretty ridiculous. Because I think Russell Westbrook is a lot better than a lot of these old heads, for sure.
Let's take it a step further. 85% of the NBA, all 75, 85% of them played in the last 15 years.
Let me ask you this question, since you brought him up. Prime for prime, best season ever. You taking Westbrook or SGA?
Westbrook. MVP unanimous season.
I'm not gonna lie, Eric. I think I'm taking that as well.
You got to think about this.
I'm
Every
not even,
time,
y'all know how I feel about SGA, but he took that young team and won the championship flawlessly
bro, they
and the
were a top
MVP.
3 defensive team in the league.
He took that young team and won a championship flawlessly.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is the squad it was a way better squad. It's not even comparable in terms of that. And then also when we look at Westbrook, I believe the stats for like him getting a triple double was like it's like a 75% win boost. Like if he gets a triple double, which means that effectively the how much he's involved in touching the ball like is going to boost your.
Let me
Go ahead. Because I feel like their team was the same age when Westbrook went to. Well, Westbrook was also young.
Yeah.
SGA's like 27,
I
26.
like that age. I like the age conversation. Forget the age. Go baller for baller. Which team was better on that team? Like which team, like logistically?
Then KD, James Harden.
KD he didn't play.
He didn't play in
Russ's
the
prime
MVP
is not
year.
with KD.
Wait,
Yeah,
what are
it's
y'all
not.
talking? Are y'all talking about Westbrook when they went to the finals?
You said
Or
prime
talking
for
about
prime.
MVP?
Oh, you
Or
said
talking
prime
about
for prime MVP.
MVP season. My apologies. My bad.
Yeah. Russ wasn't even the best player with KD.
Yeah.
But I think Russ had a lot less to work with. SGA, if he keeps up, I mean, he's gonna be in this conversation as well one day. But
Because who was on Westbrook team that year? I know you're about to go through it.
Steven Adams. I think was that Victor Oladipo that year, but he got hurt halfway through.
Oladipo, Robertson, Adams.
Bonds.
Was Ibaka still there? Oh,
Nah, Baca had been gone if I recall.
Let's just pull it up. What year was it?
I think that was
Nick
2017.
Collison, Taj Gibson, Jeremy Grant, Doug McDermott, Anthony Morrow, Victor Oladipo, Cameron Payne, Andre Robertson, Sabonis, and Westbrook.
Are half these people even in the league anymore?
Brother, how long ago was that?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, we're not acting like that was 2 years ago.
I mean, he's year 17. I'm just saying.
and he's on the tail end of his career. But
Yeah.
Oladipo's in the G League. He just got dropped by Bronny
That's
like
crazy.
2 weeks ago.
I seen
crazy.
that. That's a fact. Yeah.
Nigga, you 40 years old and you're in the G League. Bro, enjoy retirement, bro. Go be a family
He
man.
getting
bro.
money, bro. He getting to the money, bro. I can't
Bro,
not.
go be a family man, bro. If you didn't invest your money,
Probably a good check.
I think
Probably
getting,
didn't invest your money well.
getting paid any money to play a sport is like, why wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah.
when I'm gonna go
Bro,
sit
I'll
in
go
the
to China
office.
before I go to the G League.
Well, there's a couple sports that, but that. I mean, it's funny how Brian like sparked so many conversations about who better than who, bro.
I didn't even get to land with Brian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was talking about he been swept in the finals like 2 times. Oh, he was talking about steals. That's what it was. Steals. I mean, we've never seen a guy win 10 scoring titles, 5 MVPs, 6 straight rings. I mean, we talk about primes like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? The 90s, like the whole decade.
They changed rules. They changed rules for him.
Also never seen a nigga like quit basketball for 2 years, come back and start whooping ass again.
And pick up right where you left
I've never
off.
seen that.
I think when you're great, you don't have to take a break. I think when you're great, you don't have to take off. I think you're just great. You know what I mean?
What? Have you ever stopped trying to play something for like years and then like go back?
I mean,
I just think he had to let his body heal. You know what I'm saying? But they changed all the rules for Mike so he could win. You know what I'm saying?
No. We like that. What rules did they change? The tackling a nigga on the court, the smacking a nigga.
They changed the physicality of the game. They wanted to. Yep.
Yeah.
They changed. It was 3. It was 3 things.
Zone defense, if I'm not mistaken. No, that wasn't because of whatchamacallit.
But it changed while he was playing. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Bron didn't get no rule changes, bro, except for
flopping.
Oh yeah, he could. They said he couldn't flop. If it was Jordan, they would have said, "Hey, Jordan."
Bro, do you know what Jordan?
I've never seen a ref tell LeBron, "Hey, Bron, we know you didn't do it, man. I know, Bron. I seen them say that to Mike though. I seen them refs out there like, we know you didn't do that, Mike. We know.
Do you know what Michael Jordan would have did with a gather step? Are we being serious? Like, are we talking? They called him Air Jordan off 2 legal steps. If Michael Jordan had a gather step, the things that they would say about him.
Bro,
I think the only-
time
I
to
think
be
the-
at the free throw right now in this league.
I think the only flaw with LeBron is really his like interview skills for real. Like he's a cornball, but outside of that, like on the floor, bro, he's elite, bro. Like he's a better 3-point shooter than Jordan ever was.
Yeah,
Better
you grew up with a
shooter.
3-point.
Statistically,
You grew up with a
oh,
3-point line. No, we're not gonna act like Jordan did not grow up playing on a 3-point line. That shit didn't come in until
he also
like
grew.
college.
He also grew up with less steroid rules, less PEDs. So we don't even know.
And
Jordan was
when has
bald
Michael
quick.
Jordan ever tested
Jordan was
positive
bald
for
quick.
steroids?
Jordan was bald quick.
All of
Quick.
them was. They all took that shit.
Nah. Jordan was bald quick.
Vince Carter.
His step game, bro, quick. Vince Carter's not in this conversation. Brian
We
Hairline
talking
came
about,
back.
hold on, we talking about steroids with a guy who's 45 and still running 40 minutes a game. That's what we doing.
Bro, he just ran through his routine this morning. Hyperbolic chamber, cold tub.
$1 million invested to his body a year. Jordan
Yeah, bro,
invested
that-
in cigars, coke, and gambling.
That's
If he would have took
444.
care of his body, he wouldn't have fell apart at the end of his career.
If he's taking juice, it definitely fits in the budget. What are we talking about?
I mean,
That's what we're doing.
the juice allowed him to smoke cigarettes.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't even let me get to my point. More clutch when it comes to game winning. He has more game winning field goals than Jordan all time.
Yeah, you play more
He's
games.
shown
That
that.
happens.
He's shown that. He has the most points of all time.
Yeah, which it took him three extra years to pass Jordan.
He has
You want to
more
do
points.
comparison.
That's because he averages more rebounds and assists, so he's actually a more complete player.
No concept.
If I'm just going nonstop scoring,
Yeah,
I mean,
and
of
Jordan
course,
plays
I'm going to
defense.
average more points per game. LeBron's greatest player of all time is a defensive play.
Hey,
Luka blocked
Is
a
it
shot
not?
before too.
or 7 Bill
What did
question.
you just say?
Luka got a block shot before too.
He's being disrespectful.
Hey,
No,
7
you're
Bill, I
just
got
bringing up stuff. I'm bringing up stuff too.
you.
Fuck.
You had said something right before. What did you say before the defensive thing?
More game winning field goals, average more rebounds and assists, more complete player.
No, the points. The points thing.
Okay. Oh, how many teams did Bron have to be the best defender and offensive player on?
I mean, he was.
Not many. Actually,
After Miami, that was dead.
Who was the best defensive player on the Cavaliers?
Amon Shumpert.
no facts.
Hey,
you
hey,
laughing?
are you
No,
serious?
that's facts.
The best.
What?
Amon Shumpert.
Yeah.
The best.
And then when he got to LA, it was Anthony Davis.
I like that. I like the Anthony Davis take. I'm
just like, was Jordan ever burdened with that?
Yes.
I thought Scotty was the guy.
Here's the problem, bro.
What is the one with the DPOI?
Them dudes in the 90s. Them dudes
That's
in the 90s.
politics.
Them dudes in the
Oh,
90s.
This
And Jordan never had to deal with social media for real. All right.
No, facts.
You know what
probably
kind of
would throw out better.
anxiety? No. You know what kind of anxiety LeBron got to deal with? Game 7.
Mental
Eight,
health.
mental health.
No.
Like he had a bigger.
No, because that was back when I was going 0 dark 30. Don't want to hear that.
I mean,
Zero
he
dark
had
30 was the thing.
he had to choose more discipline. He had to choose. Like Jordan didn't have that discipline. He was out partying the night before. He might have been caught live like Dennis Short.
John, he would have been like John Morant, but gambling. It would be like Jordan at the poker table again. Don't you got to get it?
Run me my 50. Run me my 50.
He walk outside to his Mercedes, a homeless man out there. Can I get $1? Fuck off, broke nigga.
That's what we doing.
I'm just saying, bro. Like the anxiety, bro. He had much to deal with, bro. Don't disrespect that.
I
Don't disrespect that.
I don't want to hear that. If you're talking context, and when we bring in context to everything, I mean, y'all are pulling rabbits out of y'all tail.
I mean, that's what we've been doing all pod.
Y'all are pulling rabbits out of y'all tail, bro. Talking about some
More game winners, not stat. That's a stat. More points all time. That's a stat. Where's the rabbits at?
6-0, 10 championships, 5 MVPs, 10 scoring titles, 5 MVPs. Like that's incomparable. That's incomparable.
I just gave you more. I just gave you stats.
Yeah,
Empty
but
stats.
with them
Empty
stats
stats.
come
How did
with
it-
other
Swept in
things.
the finals. Imagine getting
political
swept
ones.
in the biggest stage of your career.
Can you please tell me the roster of both those teams?
That's like saying Frank Gore prime for prime is better than Adrian Peterson. Those stats are empty.
You're ridiculous because they play at the same time.
Am I ridiculous?
Yes, you are ridiculous because they play at the same time. So don't do that. Don't do that.
But I'm saying the reason LeBron James has more points than Michael Jordan is because he played longer. That's the only reason why.
You named a more team game where dudes that played at the same time, so it was a fair comparison. Did Jordan play against any other like impact?
Listen, I see what you're doing. You're going off topic, but listen to what I'm saying right
now.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying right now.
You brought up Frank Gore and Adrian Peterson, and I'm going off topic.
Listen, you brought up, and you're doing that to avoid what I'm about to say. If you're bringing up points, Michael Jordan, it took LeBron James 3 extra seasons to surpass Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
3 extra seasons. And that's facts. You want to bring up points, that's facts.
I just said he averaged more rebounds and assists, so he's a more complete player. He had the ball in his hands a lot less than
Michael Jordan. You got the ball more. You have more opportunity to score.
He was more of a playmaker.
You said rebounds. You said rebounds.
27-7 and 30-5 when it comes to points and assists means the same amount of points accounted for per game.
Facts. And
so
we don't know if those assists contributed to 3-pointers, so it could be more.
But you said he didn't grow up.
And Michael Jordan has 0 assists, right? I ain't saying he averaged.
I said he had 5. I said 30. I said 30 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did I not just say that, or you just?
All right, Michael Jordan 35. What was LeBron's?
27 and 7. It's the same points accounted for. 3 less points, 2 more assists.
And we never make those arguments.
Actually, if we want to be technical, it's more points accounted for.
Because that's what we do. That's exactly what that's how we do points all the time. We say, "Oh, he gave assists."
He has he has more points all the time.
Context, bro. He's played 23 years.
So when I bring up point games per averages, and I bring in the other stats that account
you're bringing up stats that have never been said before until people try to put LeBron James in the category.
Oh, wait.
Nobody arguments.
Nobody brings up points about nobody brings up stats about points accounted for.
No.
In basketball. All right,
they've been indoctrinated by the Latter-day Saints of the Chicago Bulls. Just let them have it.
It's cool, bro. I like
what you want to talk about? True score now too. Like these stats have never been argued in centuries until LeBron James has come, and we need to find something that he's better than LeBron James at. Than Michael Jordan.
They invented. Hold on. They invented ring counting for Michael Jordan.
No.
Yes, they did.
They didn't invent ring counting for Michael Jordan. Ring counting was a response because of Michael Jordan. That's how that happened. It wasn't. They didn't do it for him. Ring counting became from Jordan because we never see nobody go 6-0. What are we chatting about?
We've seen people with like 11 rings.
6-0, 6 MVPs, 2 3-peats, let alone 1.
But the problem, it is Bill Russell. But the problem with Bill Russell, there's film of him getting his ass busted.
I seen Rex Chapman light Michael Jordan up. I had. You said film. You said film. 33.
And LeBron.
No, I'm talking about like year in and year out.
Everybody
gonna get busted, but I'm talking about year in, year out. Wilt was dominating Bill Russell, bro. He was dominating him like he was the superior man. Like, bro, there's no comparison.
You say you was watching film of Bill Russell getting busted.
I ain't talking about on Pornhub.
Whoa. Round.
I ain't talking about on Pornhub.
Round. Hey man.
Hold
on, before we go, man. Hold on. Before we go. Oh, he gone. Before we go.
Be right back. You're gonna be right back.
All right, we gonna rank them. Kobe, Jordan, Bron, rank them.
Kobe, Jordan, Bron. Oh, it's easy. Bron, Jordan, Kobe.
For sure.
Honestly, I don't think Kobe. If we want to have a real conversation, Kobe not even top 6.
All right, bro. You
can
start something, bro.
Next subject. We're gonna leave him by himself.
I'm serious.
Bro, Kobe's top 3.
No, he's not.
He's top 3.
Not better than Tim Duncan.
Top 2. Yes, he is. He literally whooped Tim Duncan's ass his whole career.
Is Kobe better than Steph Curry?
Spurs, huh?
Is he better than Steph Curry?
Curry? Bro, watch out.
What
the fuck you mean watch out?
What you mean watch out?
Kobe is well
Hey,
above.
Preston, come back.
If we had time to like it did like a legit breakdown, I don't know if Kobe sits top 7.
Bro, Kobe.
I'm being
Top 7 is
serious.
crazy, but
Off
7 is crazy.
off legendary
but-
status and like the memorabilia, yes, but like off of just what happened.
Is he better? Is Kobe really better than? Is Kobe better than Steph Curry?
Hey, Eric. Now we ain't
I'm
agree a
saying.
lot on this show, but when I tell you that was exactly what I was thinking just now.
Because
I'm like,
let's just call it what it is.
that.
Everybody say Steph Curry got KD. That's not fair. The nigga Kobe had Shaq, the most dominant player we have.
And then even when he lost Shaq, bro, it's like he was gonna ask for a trade. Remember he was that one year when they lost in the playoffs. Then, bro, they basically replaced the system, bro. With Paul
how many
Gasol
rings?
and
How many
everybody
rings do
and
Curry got?
4.
And half of them is without KD. He ain't having Shaq too for 2 of them.
Now I think he's gonna stay at 4. That's the difference.
More MVPs than Kobe.
And who's the better player, Draymond Green or Paul? Let's call it what it is.
Depends on what you
Draymond
mean.
Green or Paul.
I'm not gonna slight Draymond like I'm not gonna slight Draymond like that.
Draymond is an excellent defender. We're not gonna.
He's also a great point forward.
In that last championship, he's the reason they did win that last game.
Low
Bringing
key,
up the ball.
when it comes to stats on and off the court, give me Magic.
No, nigga.
Kobe was not putting up numbers.
We're not doing this.
We can.
Is Kobe the greatest Laker of all time? LeBron.
No, LeBron's the.
Nah. LeBron's not the greatest because when
it always gets back LeBron.
Because when you talk about greatest Laker of all time, you got to talk about what they did in the Lakers uniform.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Well, greatest player to wear the Lakers jersey.
There we go. That's a better.
We might be 3. I mean, all I'm saying is, I think if we really had like 30 to 40 minutes to get into the numbers,
inevitable.
I don't think Kobe's sitting top 7 all time, bro. I really don't.
Bro, is y'all done rambling or what?
All right, bro. We can move on.
Y'all done rambling or what?
Listen,
Y'all hear that?
I'm dead serious about it.
Y'all hear that?
Because we gonna sit here and compare Kobe to Curry. Are we shell? Curry ain't never made no all defensive teams.
Y'all hear that 2001 Honda Civic
Curry
rattling?
ain't never three-pitted. Curry ain't never beat. Kobe went 12 playoff series straight beating 50-win teams. Can't nobody else say that. Nobody else can say that. 600 straight points each postseason. What are we talking about? Are we shell?
Who did Dirk beat? No, they wasn't.
Dirk actually has the greatest playoff win. I mean, championship.
That's cool. 1 year. Kobe did it 5 times. What are we talking about? Got to the final 7 times.
Didn't he beat Kobe?
1 year.
I'm just saying he beat Kobe. He beat Kobe and Bron to get a ring, bro.
Snap, bravo.
It's different. It's levels.
Okay, so by that logic, Dirk is over LeBron too. What are we talking about?
No, I didn't say that.
So what is that? What is Dirk in this conversation for?
No, I was just saying when somebody said
you noticed when we was arguing. You noticed when we was arguing with Jordan Bron, we was in the heat of the moment. Kobe's name did not come up once.
No, because that's cool.
That's
what does
the
that
one
mean?
too. That's the true one.
No, because we was having a conversation about Jordan and Bron.
Well, we always talk about big threes because LeBron James didn't that.
Go. That was a bar. Don't let that go over your head.
Yeah, and that kept Kobe in the conversation.
No. Because if we talking careers, if we bring in context into the conversation, Kobe's over Bron, bro. Kobe's over Bron.
You realize Bron has always been a part of the conversation from the moment he came in the league. In the barbershop. When you go to the barbershop, get your fade, you know what I'm saying?
There's no evidence.
No,
there's no evidence.
Bron was nothing until he won his
There's
ring.
no evidence to support your claim that Kobe is better. Like, I know that's your man's. I see the LA hat, but like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Kobe, bro. If you look at Jordan, Kobe does everything better except for the athleticism. Minus the athleticism.
He doesn't do anything better than Jordan.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't win better than Jordan.
Oh, now you care about winning. We just had a whole conversation.
I didn't say rings. I said win. I didn't say rings.
Now we care about winning. Kobe has the most. Kobe has a better playoff resume than all of them. What are we talking about?
No, he does not.
He has the highest win percentage in history.
Doesn't he also have the most missed shots of all time?
Yeah, it's like
no, Bron does.
Well, Brown has the most points, so it makes sense.
You notice like when we was growing up, the number one conversation in the barbershop was Kobe versus LeBron. And then when LeBron surpassed Kobe, it became Bron versus Jordan. And that's the current conversation in the barbershop today. And if you don't go to a barbershop where they're talking about Bron and Jordan, that means you're getting overcharged for a fade. And you're in the room with some dudes who I don't respect. Because where's the barbershop talks going now? Nevertheless, Bron has always been in the conversation in the barbershop.
They go to great clips.
Kobe hasn't been in the barbershop conversation about the greatest of all time in the last 10 years. And that was before he died. That's before he was passed away.
No, bro.
Okay.
Bro, we
I mean, I'm wrong.
At the heart of this pod, Buzz 336. I sat here and argued with y'all every day about Kobe and Bron.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Bron never passed Kobe.
When we got to college, it became what? Bron or Jordan?
Bron never passed Kobe. He never did. I went through the years for y'all. Bron was never even the best player in the league.
More MVPs.
Not for 1 year.
I have a question for Brandon. Not a question. I guess I'm more so recognizing a trend. He has an infatuation with the guy fighting for the third spot. I noticed it in hip hop.
It's coming.
I noticed it in basketball.
Let it come naturally.
I'm just saying. He's always trying to bring a guy into the third spot.
Bro, it was Kobe and Jordan. It was Kobe and Jordan. Bron got in the conversation because of social media. Like I said, it was Kobe and Jordan. Jordan was the guy. Kobe literally mirrored Jordan, and it was them two.
Wait. Are you going to tell me that the conversation about the greatest of all time was ever Kobe or Jordan?
Huh?
You was a part of conversations where the GOAT conversation was Kobe or Jordan?
Bro, Jordan has always been the guy. He was the GOAT.
No, I'm not saying that
1 point.
Jordan is in the conversation. I'm saying Kobe was in that conversation and you were old enough to be a part of it?
Kobe was the carbon copy of Jordan 2.0.
Who's taking the carbon copy?
I am. If I'm starting a team, I am. I admit Jordan's career is better. I think Jordan has the best NBA career of all time. 6-0, 6 MVPs, 5 MVPs, 10 scoring titles. You can't beat that. 13.
How many MVPs does Kobe have?
1. Politics, man.
What a carbon
Colorado,
copy.
snow on the bluff.
What a carbon copy.
Colorado, snow on the bluff. Politics, bro.
What a carbon copy.
And shout out Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah, shout out to him.
But when we talking about LeBron, all the arguments you just made go out the window, right?
What arguments?
You argue Jordan's MVPs over Bron, but what about Bron's MVPs over Kobe?
No, you gotta have context. Like, let's talk with context. That's what I'm saying. Let's talk with context. Can we talk with context?
I was talking with context.
Can we talk with context? In 2000, when Bron, who won? Oh no, that was Dirk.
Hey, Preston. Right now he's 3 for 3. What'd you say? What were the topics?
I got one more.
Bro, I told you.
Cowboys.
I literally
Kobe Cowboys. Like, he wanted to stay in his
called
Kobe.
it weeks ago. I called it weeks ago. He was going to talk about the Cowboys. He was going to talk about Kobe.
And lastly, the follow-up is the greatest album in the 23 seconds that I ever heard in history. What we talking about?
This nigga hate me. Like, you make it hard to be on your side, bro.
Now we here.
Ain't nobody on my side. I'm in
We can't hear you.
Yeah, you plug in your mic.
Yeah, plug in your mic. Put some
Turn
money in
your
your
mic
nigga.
Oh. Put some money on your mic, bro.
This nigga finna get banned from his apartment complex.
How do we feel about it?
Hey, man.
Plug up, Glow.
Yeah, Glow start us off.
What you mean?
All right, I can hear you.
Yeah, how do we feel about the fall off?
I mean, when I wouldn't fall off, it's pretty ironic because it ain't no fall off for me. Great album, nonetheless. I was impressed with the album. It's definitely a very it's not an album for a shallow ear, man. You gotta understand, you gotta hear what's going on in the album. I think it's a good album to fall off on. I think it's a good album to I think it to say it lived up to what it was hyped up to be, we'll see in time. But I think it definitely didn't disappoint on my end.
I liked 10 of the 24 songs. I thought Safety, Run the Train, Legacy, Bunce Road Blues, drum and bass, intro, 39 intro, The Fall Off is Inevitable, The Villist, I Love Her Again, and Quick Stop were the highlights. Shout out to
That sounds like more than 10, but go ahead.
It was 5 from each disc, I believe.
Okay, gotcha.
Nothing was bad. It's just I just was like, cool, like he's rapping well, you know. No. Like, I mean, it's not like, you know, Cole will usually get like at least one that's like it's still tailored to what he's doing, but it's like something for like the radio a little bit. I just didn't really feel like it was like, okay, like I'm just confused. Like, Cole, are you the guy who just saw everything go crazy and happen, or are you the guy who are you scraping the pot? Like I was listening to what he was saying. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, and maybe I missed it. I don't know.
What?
Eric, any thoughts, or you want me to
go? First off, I'm not gonna go fully, but I just want to point out some bars which I know certain people like. He's not here, Cam. I know when he heard J. Cole say,
don't worry
"My
about
raps are so fire, my hands scared of the pen." I know he went crazy with that. And for you, Preston, I know what your favorite bar was.
Nah, don't disrespect us.
I know what your favorite bar was. I dropped a triple double last week at LA Fitness. I knew that was yours. When I heard that, I said, President said, "This one guy." He's gonna say this. He's gonna bring it up. And this is why J. Cole is for the people. He just do things that everybody can relate to. I dropped a triple double last week at LA Fitness.
Oh,
so you know, that's what. Before I fully go in, I just wanted to touch on those two. But you go ahead, Preston.
I believe hip hop was dying at a point, man. And this gave it more time. I think Cole did something very important to push the needle forward. That was great, bro. Like I was impressed when it comes to like the double disc was very necessary. I think if let's say he blended all of these albums, like let's say he blended all these songs together, I don't think it would have worked. It wouldn't have worked. But I think him separating the two discs showed his opinions on the past, and like him rapping better than ever before. It's a two-sided coin. I think this is his magnus opus, bro. It's been told to me what that phrase is meant, but this is his best album that he's put out to date. And right now, until the needle is moved again, he's the best rapper alive.
Whoa!
What?
Best rapper alive?
Hey, hold on.
Whoa!
I need an explanation on the last part.
Bars.
I need to know what makes you the best rapper alive. I need to know.
Bars and storytelling. You gotta
It's definitely a to date thing. Like I don't think like just like what he was talking about on I Love Her Again. Like I don't think hip hop ever has a cemented thing that won't change. Like if Kendrick comes out and gives us a crazy album, and Drake comes out and gives us a crazy album, I think that crown or that title changes again. But like J. Cole was always in that conversation, and like it's his for now until further notice, bro. I don't think there's anybody in the game right now that is doing this, but their album's on the way, and I'm looking forward to them. But Cole did exactly what the fall off, what he was claiming it to be, and
Can I get your? I have a question. What was a standout record for you? Like the what's the single on here?
There is
That's
no
why he
no.
said it's the greatest rap album because it's not
I
here to be a hit or banger. It's here for raps. It's here for storytelling. That's what it's here for. It's not here for radio
stand
hits,
out.
even though it might be
What's
too.
the story of disc 1 and disc 2?
The story of this one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know what the story of disc 1 is. I'm really asking what's the story of disc 2?
Are you asking or like you asking for an interpretation?
No, I'm saying like what is the story of disc 2? I understood disc 1.
Okay.
I have an interpretation of this too, but I want to see what you guys took away.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe ultimately like he was showing all of his like appreciation for hip hop at the same time as giving his thoughts on how his opinion on his career in hip hop and the overall like love for hip hop changed as he like progressed into being the man he is today. That was my takeaway from it. Like his different thoughts about like how impactful he was, how his love for hip hop changed as he progressed, and how ultimately he was showing how better he's gotten. Like,
Yeah.
Like his rap skill at 41 years old, that's like the best 40-year-old rapper I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Ever. Insane. That's what I took from it.
Yeah, I got similar sentiments. Especially if you look at the outro, Lonely at the Top, this one, how he was talking about basically the idea of the fall off of how all the greats before him fell off, and you know how he's at that stage where the greats before him fell off, and how you know they influenced him, and because he doesn't have that influence anymore, he's quote unquote falling off as well. And then it feeds into the second disc, which, like Bill said, is kind of a tribute to a lot of the hip hop artists that influenced him. And then, like he mentioned, like it's the three things. It's about like it seemed more interpersonal. He's definitely more reflective on the second disc, considering like the Rewind track, and then you have the Village and Old Dog. It's like I'm the OG now in my city and rap and all of that. Then you even got the 2 tracks for his wife, more reflective tracks, and then the Quick Stop, like you said, and The World is the Ville. So it was definitely more introspective on the second disc, just about, where he stands with his city and rap, where he stands with his woman. So that's what I got out of the second disc. And the tribute to like the hip hop before him, because I think it was a lot more interpolations on the second disc.
Now I rock with that. That was hard. The 2 standouts for me was just Legacy and I Love Her Again. Those were the 2 for me that I was like, oh, and the intro to like intro 39 was just out of here.
39 intro was nuts.
Yeah. It was crazy.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all this right now. It's one song on here that everybody's making fun out of. Now, people listening, I don't know where you guys went to school for college, but all of us went to school in Greensboro, North Carolina. And when I heard that song, I remember the very first house party I went to. I don't know what they're called now, but it was this little place called The Cottage. The Cottages, right by North Carolina A&T University. I was somebody who wanted to get out of there before the let out, because I don't think we was gonna make it to the let out. I thought they were gonna let it loose in that bitch. Let's go. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all was just never outside, and I understand y'all new kids, y'all ain't live a life like we did, definitely in college and high school. House parties was a thing. And people love to shoot their guns.
Bro.
And what he sung, I remember being exactly in those situations. So I like the song for that purpose only. Alone right there.
Bro, this one, bro, I got put back in North Carolina. Like college memories, high school memories. I can't relate to him being that guy, but like
the White House.
Like hold on, like thinking about like what happened back then, and like imagine running into somebody you ain't seen in years, bro. Like the stories that you would tell. And although his rapping was not like interstellar, like this too, I feel like his rapping went far beyond what he did in this one. But him as an artist in this one, like the production, the song, like structure, Like I was impressed with that. Like even like the voice effects that he chose, like him showing his vulnerability in his song pitch, like just stretching a note or like going farther in a note. Working with Future, Tim's, like he was in a artistry bag that I respected him for getting a little uncomfortable and executing, bro. Like very tough, bro.
Chris, did you highlight the let out or no?
The
No.
let out. Let me see.
No, he did not.
No,
he
I did
said
not.
39. He said the I love her. No, my bad, not I love her. Life sentence and
No.
That's this too.
Did you not say life sentence? You said life
said
sentence
legacy.
or I love her again.
I love her again. I did.
Love her again. My bad.
I love her again was fire. To me, that was like and I know it's like it's a theme and a concept we've seen in hip hop, but I was like, bro, I thought it was dope. And the reason Legacy is like my favorite song is because I just feel like, bro, like I don't need Cole to show me that he can rap really well. I just need like a good, just straight up. What the fuck? Hold on, bro.
Like what he's saying right now, I can understand, but I think what we need to realize, we're not expecting that from Cole no more. Like we've been know he's not trying to make no banger. He's just trying to put out.
Go ahead.
But I do disagree with this though. What I hate on this album, and why some people love it, brother, you're from North Carolina. You're not from New York. I understand you moved to New York. You got put on by Jay-Z, but you're not Public Enemy. You're not Common. I don't like that at this point in his career.
I'm not gonna slander him for that because Little New York is basically the triangle. So like Raleigh, Durham, like they all rap like they're from New York. So I get it, but I do agree with that point though. I was gonna say with Legacy though, I miss like Radio Cole, bro. Like I used to like when he would do like Crooked Smile, No Role Models, Workout Plan, like all just like the joints where it's like, yo, like we could just listen to this in a regular setting. I feel like most of this tape is just like, all right, Cole's rapping really well. I like the song with Thames on it for that reason. Yeah,
Bus Road Blues, bro.
Wait, so is Life Sentence not that?
It was just too corny for me, bro. Like I'm doing Life, which all right, Chance, like chill out.
It's okay.
It wasn't that bad.
He's just not on that part of his life right now where he can, correlate with it.
I love Legacy better than Life Sentence, but that's
what I'm saying. I thought Legacy was fire.
Bro, like even when it comes to like his, because I don't know who's that high pitched song voice at the end, but like I've seen Meadows do that well. I've seen like artists that I think are in a broader span of hip hop than Cole has been.
That was Future.
No,
at the end of Legacy, it was showcasing his
even back when we knew back there's no way that's Future.
It say PJ.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way
that was them teasing.
You talking about
at the very end,
Run a Train. Run a Train. He was on at the end, but like
Future did the hook.
Well, but he was saying what I was talking about was Legacy.
Yeah, we just talking about
Legacy is Paris Jones at the end.
Yeah. That was like incredible. Like the way the beat came in after Poor Thing, I thought was dope. Like his transitions, and then that going into Bunch Road Blues, bro.
That was a crazy little run.
I ain't gonna lie, and I took a walk, and I think I'm gonna start taking a walk when I get releases, bro. I took a walk to listen to it, and I didn't really I didn't really have much to pay attention to, but the songs, like Drum and Bass, bro, before the let out, I was like, bro, I'm at a party.
Come on.
Like I was there, bro. Like, so I was impressed by his artistry in this one, and then this two, he rapped in a way where I was like, thank you, bro. Like, I'm gonna not give you your respect. I'm gonna stop trying.
I think my problem is some parts of the album feel drug out.
Like I feel like some of the themes are very repetitive. Like I'm like, yo, like okay, like I feel like I was constantly waiting for that next one where I was like, all right, bro.
Do I hate my city or do I love
Even
it? I need to find the love for my city.
even what's the joint? Yeah, Bunts Road Blues, right? Like even on that, I'm like, bro, why it takes Thames and Future 3 minutes to show up, bro? Like,
I think it's very. I noticed, like, yeah, he has features, but he didn't let nobody rap with him. Like,
Yeah, when you're quoting Usher,
I wanted some JID.
I think it's just like, I don't know, whatever Cole's identity or whatever his ego or whatever, but we know Cole was doing no features for a while. And then
because they can't keep up.
And he started giving us features just because he was tired of hearing it. But I think that's kind of what this was. It was like, I'll do some features, but y'all ain't gonna rap with me.
It caught me by surprise too, because out of everybody that I expected to hear, it wasn't no Future and Tim's on the same. Even though they've done songs together, I don't hear that when I hear Cole's music. So
I mean,
remind me to talk to y'all off this podcast.
All right,
about this album.
Okay, bro. I think this one is definitely like it's a movie, bro. Like it was a well put together movie, or not movie or whatever story, to say the least. It was a well put together story.
Together.
Intro, come on, Caroline. I got Caroline.
Yeah.
And we know, like Cole. I think Cole has been in an identity crisis for a big part of his career. Hence why he took on the middle child role. Hence why he took on the bronze role. Hence why, like he even said in the story, like I need to go to New York. You know what I'm saying? And so like this one is definitely like a tribute to being back home, especially with the time he said after Forrester's Drive, he just finally decided to go back home. And I think he executed that first disc amazingly, bro. Like you said, bro, drum and bass into the let out is crazy, bro. Drum and bass into the let out is crazy. And then, you know what I'm saying? Bombs in the Ville hit the gas. I'm gonna give Hit the Gas love on this pod. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite song right now. Hit the Gas for sure. I think I was telling my folks, I was like, we don't get this without the failure of Grippy.
Bro, okay. So
they put it down.
No, he's saying I understand what he means because
I'm just saying Grippy is no longer on DSPs.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because because they kept that up. But he's saying if they would have loved that, we would have got Grippy on this album. He would have got a Grippy on this album. That's what he said.
But I know, and I know what Breno was saying. Like J. Cole's like appreciation I feel like the appreciation that he showed for the hip hop OGs before him made him make a song that vibes, but it's not corny. Like Grippy is him trying to do what the new people was doing. It's like, bro, we don't need that. But him bringing back that Luda beat, bro, was like that was pretty refreshing, bro. Like I ain't heard that style in a minute. I've heard that tempo of the but it's not. It's a new sound now. So like, I thought that's where he was going. I was like, here we go, bro. Like.
Me too. I was like, it ain't no way we getting Grippy part 2. I was like, it ain't.
I was sick. But the beat dropped. I was like, oh, like
that shit.
It's
hard, bro. And that's why I was saying, but like P said, bro, like we haven't seen Cole really like step out of his usual lane much. And I think he did that a few times on this album. Like he didn't step too far out. Like he's still a rapper, like we know that. But the let out is a switch up. Hit the Gas is a switch up. That's pretty much kind of. And then he had some singing vocals on here as well. And I think he executed it all well. He executed everything was executed well. Like I feel like if we talking performance, like he performed at a high level on this album everywhere. Now, whether you like what he did or not, cool. But I think the performance is there between the execution, every song being like impactful, meaningful. The story in this one, this too, a lot. I guess that's where a lot of flack is coming from. Is this too is like, because like what Chris said, I heard Rory and Miles say the same thing. They was like, You know what I'm saying? They didn't like the interpolations a lot, and I'm like, I thought they was.
Bro, I don't care about their opinions on hip hop.
I don't. That was my first time listening to him, and I actually can't hear them, listen to them anymore. But I was just saying, like, I've heard these sentiments before. So
See, I like this 2 more than this 1.
But rapping on this too, like I thought Cole was like, yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm actually
sure.
like the
And
best.
granted, this too, allegedly, I mean, if it is as he stands, that all happened in the last 2 years, which makes sense because Cole has gotten better as a rapper, pen wise over the last couple years. Like he's gotten better every time we heard him, and so it makes sense that this too, rapping wise, is better. But I think as a story, bro, that this one is crazy, man.
This one is better ride music.
Yeah,
sure.
This one has like the more replay value.
This too, bro. Like,
I haven't heard.
You made me think about a lot of stuff for real. Like even the concepts that were clear what he was doing, I felt like always had like a further thought behind it. Like, although a lot of people although What If is pretty straightforward on his attempt to, Tupac and Biggie, it's like, bro, I didn't believe he was talking about them solely. I thought that was very intentional. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
That was a letdown for me on the album. And I know you're not supposed
Rapping?
to listen. No, just that song. Like, I know you're not supposed to listen with expectations, right? But when you start off with the Biggie and Tupac beef, I thought next was gonna go Hov and Nas, and the third verse was gonna be Drake and Kendrick. Like I was so ready for that, bro. And I was like, he's not talking about it at all. Like
I feel like he did though.
Briefly.
He did. Yeah.
I love you again.
I love her again. Yeah. Like I mean, I could be reaching because like I think, and this is where like the issue with this is why hip hop is dying, because when we get an album with substance, we can catch ourselves reaching, or maybe we're not, and we're just not used to like having to think. Because like the last time I had, you know what I mean? Like there were some great albums or pretty good albums last year where I like had to listen for substance, but like because there's not many out here, like I'm like, yo, is he trying to like? Yeah. I'm overstimulated with trying to like make it sound like. So I thought him doing What If was addressing Kendrick and Drake. Also, it just wasn't them directly, but him talking about how like hip hop beef ultimately hasn't been good for the individuals, even though it, pushed hip hop forward. It ain't really helped them. Like they both died. Kendrick and Drake both have taken a hit due to the beef for real. Like
I don't know if Kendrick took a hit.
Yeah,
not now, but with them bots though being exposed.
Yeah, his numbers.
I don't think that's going
down a billion, bro.
Like he won the beef, but now he's known just for the beef. Like at the Grammys, Trevor Noah is making a joke about the beef, and it's
he's forever attached to Drake.
Yeah, like he's a better artist than that, bro. Like, kind of outshines his whole legacy, I think.
So, because that's on the case now.
I definitely heard when I heard What If, I definitely initially immediately thought, oh, this is his attempt at addressing the Drake and Kendrick beef, because that's no, I did also. I thought both things. Like I thought he was gonna go down the rabbit hole of everybody, and then I also knew that nah, that's really what it was him directly addressing the beef. But a lot. How do y'all think it was well executed? Was it necessary, or it shouldn't have been there? Because some folks saying it was tone deaf.
What was tone deaf?
To rap from a dead person's perspective.
No, I think the only thing tone deaf was his choice of using Jelly Roll and Burner Boy. It's a little tone deaf.
I think Burner Boy.
Burner Boy be saying crazy stuff about Black Americans. Jelly Roll is like he's Mr. MAGA. So I'm just like, bro, like what are we doing? What are we doing?
I mean, I think if you're offended by this, but this is where hip hop is going wrong, though.
Yeah,
I don't think hip hop ever cared about what would people offend if you were expressing your reality. So, like him pushing the needle of almost saying the word on safety, goes to show that like I don't think I don't nah. But I think he was showing that essentially like rap is about expressing yourself. And although you can be like in today's day, you can be mindful, but like, bro, being overly sensitive in rap has been a part of why it's dying, bro. Like being overly like prideful and like without being able to take criticism, like without being able to take your reviews and saying F the award or you know what I mean? Like the whole idea of like you can't get better in rap is killed rap. And so his ability to like even rap from the dead man's perspective or like, you know, push the line in safety, like I think it was showing like, bro, this I think J. Cole was telling us what he fell in love with hip hop like to begin with. It was crazy, bro.
And bro, it's so many flows, it's so many stories on the album, bro. Because safety wasn't even quote unquote from his perspective. Like it was a friend back home writing him to come home. Perspective.
On some 4 eyes only shit.
Exactly. For your eyes only.
And I think he kind of touched on every album. He kind of brought every album into this one.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Definitely did a great job executing, man. And there's so many tidbits, so many Easter eggs in the album that went over my head. You know what I'm saying?
Like when he brought in Wet Dreams.
Wet Dreams, everything, bro. And so like I know I can't remember where I seen it, but it was like the kids these days are getting lazy with like producing. Like they find a sample, they find a song, they chop it, just throw an 808 on it, and call it a beat. And this right here definitely took a creative aspect to come with a lot of this production, bro. So I think everybody showed their ass on this album, man. Is it the best? Where does it rank in Cole's discography? Where does it rank in the 2020s decade of the big three? Like where does the fall in there?
In Cole's discography, I got it at number 4.
Behind
His first 3.
Nah.
First 3?
Nah.
Yeah, his first 3 albums. And then I got this number 4. And then we could go whatever order after. I don't like.
What's his first 3 albums?
Respectfully.
Sideline, Born Center 2014.
Sideline is last, respectfully.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Sideline is a really good body of work when we go back and look at the records on there. Like I think
got the hits, but it got some low moments on there.
Maybe it's my nostalgia. I don't know, but I'd rather play that album than this album.
I mean, I'd rather be 16 again too. Okay.
I also think that this album is going to age like very well, but only time will tell. But I do think this will be an album that ages well, and I think it has classic potential. I got it top 2 in his discography. The Fall Off.
What you got above it?
I think 2014 has like if you
me and Brando on the same thing as
Born Center is better than 2014.
Born Center.
So you're saying
Born
Center is better than 2014.
I love Born Center. It's one of my favorite albums. 2014.
You got a picture on your wall?
If you give me like another week, maybe another month, I'd say a month.
Yeah.
Fall Off.
It might be able to jump to number 1, but right now I still got Born Center.
So if you're saying that Fall Off number 1, I'm gonna problem with that because this is the best rapping he's ever done.
Yeah,
clearly, like it's not a debate, right? If you want to say it's double disc, or it took a lot more, or whatever, or just recency bias, you don't want to put it number 1. I get it, but like, there's only one other album I think that competes with it because 2014 showed like it. Although Born Center did not get the credit it deserved, 2014 put Cole in a conversation that I don't think he was in just yet. Respectfully. And like he took leaps and bounds and he rapped and he also gave us hits. So like the level of impact that this album and 2014, I think this album has potential to have an impact on his career just like 2014. So that's why I have it like 1 and 2 because the impact that 2014 Forest Hills Drive had on Cole's career, like he never looked back.
Impact.
I feel that, but I think Born Center does it have his biggest hit on there? Is Power Trip technically Cole's biggest hit?
No role models. I think it's bigger than that.
No role models.
It's
Okay.
not.
Yes, it
I
is.
could be wrong.
It
I'm-
is, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like 3. I think it charted at like 3 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like,
No role models didn't chart that high. Charted like 20 something.
so what charted at 3 before? Was it Middle Child or
It was Get Off My.
that charted 3? But
No
no
way.
role models, didn't?
No,
GOMB was the one that was on the radio. I ain't never heard no role models on the radio.
So no role
Nah,
model,
you
no role
tripping.
models and Middle Child are both diamond. Yeah, they're both diamond.
That sounded right, but I just know no role models didn't chart that.
But if you leave it up to the viewers, we're all wrong because they all love For Your Eyes Only over everything.
I mean, well,
I never thought I was
okay,
So
so
only has a cult, bro.
yeah,
It is a
yeah,
cult.
and it's quite crazy.
Um,
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, for your if we're just being honest, For Your Eyes Only was buns, but
Nah.
hold on, let me land.
It was for your eyes because it wasn't for your ears. That's why.
Yeah. Like
I'm not gonna
I
lie,
think-
bro.
I think his
I'm not gonna lie,
attempt to be deep,
that might be his worst album.
bro.
No.
I think his
No.
What?
I think his
No.
attempt to be deep. I think his attempt to be deep on For Your Eyes Only was a miss, and then the attempts that he
Oh my god.
made on the Fall Off was executed well. Like,
Bro, For Your Eyes Only might be his. It's not a bad album, but it's his worst album.
I'm taking For Your Eyes Only over KOD though.
KOD,
For Your
I
Eyes
can respect
Only
that.
is better than Sideline and KO.
They're bottom 2.
I can't do that. The
They're
reason I
bottom
can't
2
do that,
though.
He literally has a top 5 hip hop song on For Your Eyes Only. Top 5 rap song. Top 5 rap song.
Love
Deja
what
Vu?
he said
Neighbors?
for me.
For Your Eyes Only.
We talking about
Oh,
Bryson
when
Tiller?
he's rapping as a
Title
perspective.
track. That is a top 5 rap song of all time.
No,
I mean, it is a good. It is written very well.
it's written well, but it's no sing about me. Like,
It's way better than Sing About Me, bro.
oh my gosh.
For Your Eyes Only title track is better than Sing About Me. Are we?
no, it's not.
Are we
It's
shit?
not better than
Listen,
Sing About Me. It's not better than
Sing-
Mortal Man. It's not better
Sing About
than
Me.
the
Sing
Heart
About Me
Part
got
2.
an excellent.
It's not better than Duckworth. No, bro.
Sing About Me got an excellent hook. Like it's hard.
I don't
to
even
get
know.
that
I
hook.
don't even know. I don't even know if For Your Eyes Only is better than Tuscaloosa.
It's good though. It's
Y'all
really
haven't
good.
heard the song, so like I'm not gonna argue with y'all.
We've heard the song.
No, y'all have not, bro. You wouldn't be saying that if you heard the song.
All right.
Yeah, when's the last time you heard the song though? For,
What are you talking
For Your Eyes
about?
Only?
The last time I played For Your Eyes Only, probably at least 4 years ago.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Respect.
That'd been
Been a long time.
I like Ville Mentality off of there, and I like there's like 3 songs I really rocked with. Neighbors, of course.
Yeah.
There's one more. I can't remember.
Say the neighbors think I'm so Deja Vu.
Nah,
I rock Change Heavy.
Change. That was the one. Yep, Change.
So,
Yep, those are the 3 for me.
Folding Clothes.
Yeah, we know how everybody feel about that. That could be good.
Wonderful clothes for you.
That's a good.
But okay, so I feel like the attempts that he made to do something similar on the Fall Off, like his like attempts to like sing and to like make love songs or whatever,
Life.
I think were executed very well this time. Like
Yeah,
that's why I got it up here, because it's like, bro, his execution this time, bro, I don't got no critique, bro. I ain't had nothing to say. Like I'm like, bro, I can't find a reason to hate. Like there could be certain tracks that I like more than others for sure, but like I wasn't disappointed in any way.
For sure. I agree, bro. That's what I said, bro. His performance was top tier on this joint.
Yeah.
I think he dropped a triple double on the album. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I definitely think so. Even the experimental stuff, like I said, with Hit the Gas, let out, being able to go into those lanes and still going crazy. And that 39 intro is nuts. I wish it had a proper curtain as a real intro, but
People were talking trash about it. I was like, dog, this production is insane. It's all this crazy stuff happening, and then he just come in rapping out of nowhere. I'm like, what more do you want from niggas?
I think because they're used to J. Cole producing other people's songs better than he be producing his own beats. And that's what we're used to. That's probably they're just keeping the narrative going.
But this is where, bro, this is where hip hop is going wrong, bro. We've putting power into these like people who are willing to hate on the album after one day.
Joe Budden.
Yeah, Cole tweeted
podcast.
That was the Blizzard freestyle,
bro.
All you gotta do is master 2 skills, either dick riding or hating.
Bro, like it, like, or you ain't even gotta run the album. You can go 15 seconds into a song, 30 seconds into a song. Oh, skip. It's like, all right. If I think he brought back like song structure too, bro. Like shout out to the baby, but like going straight in on a beat is cool. But J. Cole was showing like back then, like, bro, you had to have like a complete like three verses, a loop, like the intro to the song, like gotta let the beat build, bro.
He's basically telling you how to treat a woman.
People listen to the album like
it is
AMT with more life.
Bro, like I will not, bro.
I will not
yeah, bro. I will not run an album with people again, bro. Like I felt gaslighted into liking the album, and I don't even remember the names of the song. I was like,
wait, which album was it?
More Life,
bro. I wanted to walk out the room.
Bro, I was like, bro, are we liking this one? Like,
bro, I swear, we hear the first 10 seconds, everybody, oh my God. I'm like,
bad, bro.
I'm like, bro, listen to it. Like, yeah.
He's definitely like trying to cure. I don't know if cure, we'll see how hip hop responds, but every song was pretty much 4 minutes long plus. We don't get that no more, like you said, with 3 verses. And I think the good thing he also did was like there was a lot of songs with beat switches and different flows. So like you can't sit here and say like it was boring. It's like, bro, like no song was like just straight through. Like Poor Thing had 3 different beats, 3 different flows, even with the like what? And then who that is you? Like you said, 39 intro. That was a critique. They was like, it taking too long to get to the rapping. It's like, bro, calm down, bro. What are you in a rush for?
For people like that, I know you didn't hear that one song of Rodney Ricch album that's like straight beat for like a minute. I forgot what it's called. And then he started rapping at the end and it's actually turned a little fire. But like you gotta get past this to beat.
Bro.
I didn't. Oh, what was you about to say something?
Nah, bro. I mean, I could talk about this for days. So you might want to stop.
Yeah, no, Meadows, like you said, we ain't talked in a long time. I just wanted to hear what you had, your thoughts on what transpired with the beef 2 years ago. You know, why we are even here to this day. You know, why there's so much climate. Like, what were your thoughts on what went down with Drake, Kendrick, and Cole? How you feel about how it?
I think Cole put himself behind the 8 ball due to public perception by backing out. Not that it was the wrong thing to do. It's just like, it is what it is. I think Kendrick's on top of the world. I think Drake is spiraling. I don't know, bro. Like it's like one of my favorite rappers. So you know, to see that is just like, and now every snippet I hear is, yeah, what? Yeah. Like, bro, no, bro. Please rap, bro. Please, bro. Talk to these people, please. Like, it's like every time I hear Drake, it's like I hear Yeet coming in. I'm like, no, like, please.
Yeah,
like, tears listening to this, man. I don't know. I hope Iceman's great. I can't wait to hear. I hope Kendrick gets like back in his super conceptual bag for his next album. Like, I really want to. I thought GNX was cool. All the records I liked was like I like Man at the Garden, Whacked Out Murals, Gloria. You know, like I wasn't really there for the hype tracks like that, but I'm dying to hear what he's gonna say next. I wish Cole addressed the beef a little bit more. I know he did on Port San Antonio, but like, yeah, I felt like I really wanted like to hear like what do you like really think? Because like Drake is mad at you, bro. He's not your friend right now. So what do you really think? Like, but you know, Cole kept his character intact. Kendrick is Kendrick, and we'll see what Iceman is. I pray. I need like Tuscan Leather, 6 p.m. in New York. Like, I need From Time. I don't need Doghouse or whatever with him and Geet and Julia Wolf. Like,
Hey man,
Hey,
I-
Chris, something about them old days. Some old days. All right, brother.
I'm even saying her
loss.
loss, like middle of the ocean. Like, we need that.
Nah, fact, middle of
like,
yeah.
Hey, we can keep it going. Let me tell you about my brother though.
Yeah.
Red Button. Like, I need that, bro. I don't know, man. I don't need no hype, nothing. I need you to go get the heads of every single person who was in the 20v1 that's not Kendrick. I need all them killed. I need yeah. Violent.
So wait, who you think won the beef? Was there
Kendrick washed.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I beat you in a battle. I do the Super Bowl and then I go on a record-breaking tour.
And then clean up with 5 Grammys. Back to back,
bro.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't know why people want Cole to address the beef. Like, it's clearly had nothing to do with him. It was clearly no room for him even in the beef. Like,
no. Because he lined Drake up.
Cole did?
Yes.
How did he line Drake up?
The only reason Like That can exist as a song is because Cole wanted to get on First Person Shooter, which is Drake's song, and say, who's the big three? Is it K-Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? Drake never mentions K-Dot at all. The next thing we hear from Kendrick is, nigga, fuck the big three. And then he's like, and then he starts talking about Drake. And then you put out a diss record and get out on the stage and take it back. And they say the rumors are, they told him backstage is going to go left. Hey, imagine this. Imagine, Brando, me and you were at a bar, right? We're just chilling. I walk around, I see some niggas on the other side. I'm like, yo, like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? I run over, smack somebody, come back and sit down. And then I'm like, I go back over there a little later. They're like, yeah, bro, coming back with the blick. And I'm like, yo, Brando, I'm gonna see you later, bro. Be safe, man. I'm gonna head home early, and I leave you there to get smoked. Oh, you was with bro? like that's what J. Cole did to Drake, bro. And then he made a song after, like, I love both of y'all. Huh? Nah, I just took you on tour too, and you left me out there like, nah, bro. It's supposed to be us two versus Kendrick, bro. He was talking to both of us on Like That.
But no, that's the problem. That's why I said there was no room for him in the beef, because it was going to get to a point where it was Drake and Cole versus Kendrick, and then Kendrick was going to win regardless, because it's like, look at both of y'all trying to team up on me. Like, there was no winning for Cole.
But he had Rick Ross and A$AP Rocky, so like, was it really an unfair fight?
Huh?
What the
Rick Ross and A$AP.
Kendrick had Rick Ross and A$AP Rocky. Was it really unfair?
Oh, you talking about fighting against Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, freak out of here.
Honestly, bro, I think if it stayed like that, honestly, bro, it would have been way different. Like, it would have been way different, because I think Kendrick would have focused strictly on Drake, because he can't say nothing to J. Cole. You can't make up them false allegations with a man that put no business out. You can't out rap him. I mean, yeah, you can put out fake allegations, but it's gonna have no.
You don't think Kendrick can out rap Drake? I mean, can out rap J. Cole?
My bad. He cannot out rap J. Cole. Because if we're going rap for rap,
see,
if you're going bar for bar,
have you heard the first verse off the Heart Part 4?
If you're going bar for bar in the beef, I actually lean towards Drake.
Bruh, 616 in LA.
That's cool. That's cute.
He spoke cryptically to Drake and basically told him, I'm about to put these allegations. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, people not really breaking down what Kendrick be saying to this nigga. Like, bro, if you hear what Kendrick said, if I was Drake's manager,
Kendrick Lamar, I appreciate for what you did. Like, you can say, I'm a fireman. I put out the fire, and because of the reputation you build, they will say what he's really trying to say is America needs to burn down to death and come back to heaven.
Bro.
I appreciate.
I promise you, it's the most, bro. When what he was alluding to. This is not no stretch. He's talking about Drake being on a yacht in the Middle East and allegedly, like, if I was Drake's manager, when I heard that, I would have been like, hey, bro, we're gonna find a reason that like an excuse to why we can't continue with this battle because he basically told you, bro, I'm about to take it there.
No,
Like,
no, Kendrick didn't. But this is the thing, though. Kendrick didn't win the battle off bars. He ran it. He did not win it off bars. He did not win it off his pen. He won it off of the antics.
Yes.
Like we've all seen battle rap. Like Hitman Holla doesn't out rap nobody. Hitman Holla is a performer. Kendrick won the battle off of performance and everything around the
Euphoria, crazy. I think Drake lost this battle because he forgot who he is. You came to meet Kendrick pin to pin, bro. You beat Meek Mill off of some light jokes and a banger.
Yeah.
You should have you took so long getting to the banger, Kendrick beat you to it.
That's the art of war, bro. Drake tried to pull up on Kendrick's level. He thought Kendrick was gonna come rap. So Drake was like, all right, I'm gonna come show you I can rap too. It's the art of war. But Kendrick was like, nah.
But then it's like he's back there on some sexy songs for you when he's like F a rap beef trying to get the party lit. I'm like, where was this? They're in the beef.
Yeah. Because Not Like Us made Cinco de Mayo get lit. I'll tell you that. Because I remember when it came out. Like I say all the time.
And you was there at Cinco de Mayo. They was looking at you like, you're not like us.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I'm the darkest nigga in the room.
Niggas in there singing and shit. I was like, why are y'all looking at me?
Hey, is this Chris or is this the new bike that came in here?
But I think the beef, bro. This is the saddest part of it all. These three, as the leaders of the rap game for the past 10 years, have been keeping it alive when they show up. And the saddest part is, so they drop again because we don't know, like what Chris said, bro. Iceman, bro. I think this is Drake's last strike. Like, if you give us something whack, bro, you're done. Like,
and that might hold his career.
It'd be a sad ending, bro. Kendrick,
but
like, I'm pretty sure.
Whack to us or whack to the new generation?
Whack to me. Whack to me. Like, I don't, cause he lost in the battle, and like what Chris was saying, like, bro, like, you haven't rapped like that in a minute. You need to get back to that, or else, I mean, I gotta just keep it 100. Like, you're never gonna get that best rapper alive title again. Kendrick, I think, has something, but like, we shouldn't be remembering these three based on what happened in the beef, bro, because they brought more than just this beef. Like, it's just I don't know where the egos collided and they never got to the point of no return. That being said, like, if you're gonna claim to be the best rapper alive, which I don't think he did that too much on the new album, so I respected it.
I have numbers for that.
If you're gonna mention yourself being the best rapper ever or want to be the best rapper ever, you gotta acknowledge that you pulled out of a beef and hip hop in the past. That's cowardly, bro. Respectfully.
Did he have the gun bars and everything he normally do, or I got bodies like? Didn't he say something? I got bodies like Lori Harvey or something.
Yeah, he said a lot of skeletons in the closet. Call your favorite rapper for the evidence.
Well, I'm calling Kendrick, bro. Who do you think
your favorite rapper?
I'm calling Drake, bro.
And we seen the bodies on first person shooter, so he's not lying.
Do you think that J. Cole out-rapped Drake on first?
Yes, bro. We're not gonna do this, bro.
He did not rap. He hasn't out-rapped Drake since Jodeci's back.
He out-rapped.
Oh,
he clearly
3 hours special.
Bro, he clearly out-rapped him on first person. Like, that's why we're here, bro.
And we linking like we freed the slaves. But when Drake say you rap like you free the slaves, it's a problem.
Do it after the donuts.
Rap. Doing the most.
J. Cole never said nothing about freeing no slaves.
Oh,
wrong guy.
He said, and we linking like we freed the slaves.
Wrong guy.
He did say that.
He literally said it.
And
then when Drake makes a comment about you rap like you free the slaves, now it's uncultured. Like, bro.
No. Drake held his own in the beef. I never said that. Like, Drake, if you really want to talk about it, like I said, outside Euphoria, we talking songs, pen. Drake did better than Kendrick.
So that was my thing. Is I felt like Drake took everything Kendrick said and flipped it and like gave it back to him. Like the Michael Jackson, how they was going back and forth about Prince and Mike. Like when he was like, "Oh shit, maybe you're Prince and he actually."
I also
Mike.
feel like he said a lot of shit before Kendrick did. Like one of his songs, he said exactly what Not Like Us was about to be. He literally gave him what he was about to say.
But that's why it's dumb. Because in a real battle, that 8 Mile thing where you tell the rapper, like that don't work.
It don't work, especially if you drop in 3 songs in 3 days. Oh yeah, who cares?
In 2 hours.
The most disrespectful thing might have been Meet the Grams though.
He dropped it an hour after Drake dropped his best song. That was Drake's best song.
It was literally 17 minutes after.
Yeah.
What was the song, Eric? Or it wasn't even an hour? What was the
song? Family Matters.
Family Matters. That was Drake's best song, and it got nerfed by Meet the Gram. Like absolutely nerfed. And I was like, oh,
Drake.
Bro,
oh my God, what is that?
Bro, Meet the Gram was,
bro, with that
who's the mole?
That drop, bro. I remember we sat up in my crib. It was me and some homies. We watched the music video for Family Matters. We was like, hype. We was like, oh, this is crazy. Bro, I'm like, I'm about to go get some food real quick. Bro, I get in the car. I literally back out the driveway. They're like, yo, Kendrick just dropped. I'm like, what? And so now I'm driving to get the food. I'm just like, bro, I was silent.
Yeah, bro.
The whole, especially when he hit the Dear Baby Girl, I was like, not again. Another hidden track.
There's another kid? No. What?
Typical Drake.
Yeah. Like,
it was crazy.
That was a time, bro. So this is the last thing, and then we can wrap up. So how do y'all feel about, so in response to the beef, like how has hip hop been? Do y'all feel like the beef was necessary? Because if you ask me, I feel like hip hop was boring, pretty much boring. It's been boring without the beef up until, this last month. If you ask me, so y'all think the beef was good for hip hop? I know when it was going on, a lot of people was like, "All right, y'all dragging it on. Woo, woo, woo. Let's wrap this up." So I think that's good for the sport, or it's just like
it's amazing for the sport.
We just all need to apologize.
I think it was amazing.
But yeah, it was great for hip hop because I mean, like you said, other than that, what have we been looking forward to? The Baby don't fell off. People don't listen to the Baby no more.
We had like 3 rap albums nominated for album of the year, like after the beef. Like people don't even hip hop's been on an incline. It may not seem like that. I again, like I said earlier before we started, I think it's because we lost a generation of superstars. So it's like it's gonna take time when you lose literally like the 5 biggest artists all from the same age bracket. Like
what were those 3 albums?
It was Clips, was it Chromacopia and GNX?
Yeah.
So the artists were Kendrick,
Pusha T,
Jid being at the Grammys is helpful to keep.
How'd y'all feel about that album, by the way? Just real quick.
I thought it was great.
I enjoyed it.
I wouldn't have been mad
really?
if it won the album.
Okay.
I think to your superstar point about like looking at Jid's album, I don't think he has the thing like the to be a superstar. Like I think as an artist, he's like very good. That superstar point is very big though because it's like, bro, like, I don't see one.
Yeah,
I don't see one, bro. I don't see one that can go to the Grammy and give us an album of the year and give us a banger for the summer. I don't see one,
bro. We lost X, Smoke, Pop Smoke, Juice WRLD, Roddy Ricch.
I don't know if they.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, you saying the people who couldn't do it? All right.
Yeah, I'm saying like that's why I think we feel like this is because we literally lost all the new incomers that would have inspired the next group of batch to come in right after them. So it's just like I don't know.
The fallout, bro. I mean, that's what it is.
Drake was talking about. I mean, not Drake. J. Cole wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the genre.
Bro,
that's what he was talking about.
I love her again, bro. You know what I'm saying? The older this should be getting, the younger she be trying to act. They weren't listening though. It wasn't listening to
that. I'm telling you, bro, that was a crazy song, bro.
Very crazy song, bro, and it definitely encompassed, wrapped up hip hop for what it is. Yeah, man, that's a good ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Pot off is inevitable, man. You know what I'm saying? We're here because we survived the let out.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay, man.
Any last takes?
It's not the last episode, bro.
You said it's not the last?
It's not the last pod, bro.
Before we cut the mics,
It kind of is, bro.
It's not the last pod.
we're taking an extended break, should we say?
Well, yeah.
Back next year.
It's one of those things, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, another reason why I love the album because it made me realize like time has flown, bro. Like, I remember when we started the pod, bro. I ain't had nothing on this wall, like behind me, like nothing. Like,
I wasn't even here, bro.
I wasn't even trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even like Chris. Like, it was. We did a pod episode where everybody in the I Said AYOO group chat was on it. That didn't last, but like ultimately, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we weren't bullying niggas, bro.
No, somebody was bullying niggas, and I'm gonna tell you who it was.
Nah, but essentially, like we did something to where like we actually created some traction, and then like life started to hit a little bit, so the momentum fell off. But like, and then differences here and there where some of that shit started showing the pod a little bit. But I think it just showed that we were growing, bro. We was going through growing pains, and like the fact that it lasted this long, like I feel like my parents, like, or anybody that I know that follows me on social media, asked me and talked to me more about my pod than my music. So hats off to this pod because like the consistency that it showed and like the presence that it gained and the way we was able to make like some very entertaining moments. It take a certain level of respect and skill, bro. So, but I know time is we getting older, bro. So
yeah. Time is slipping away from me.
I don't like sports. I like sports, but I don't pay attention to the stuff that I need to do to make takes anymore like that, bro. Like, I don't listen to new drops and I don't watch every game. Like,
nah, Eric, you need to wait. But nah, that's real, bro. It is what it is, bro. We had a time, man. There's a season for everything under the sun.
Yeah. We'll talk after the pod ends. Shout out to y'all boys, man. Shout out to y'all thugging it. 151 episodes is nuts. Shout out to I Said AYOO, man.
Documented. We have more than that. That's just documented.
No, that's the number.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah.
We didn't start uploading them on YouTube till like episode 10, but 1 through 10 is in the tuck. They in the tuck. I mean, I was bullying folks.
Yeah, y'all definitely.
Am I missing something?
He talking about.
Yeah. Let's talk.
Wait. You said last takes, right?
Yeah.
All right. Just a few.
What you said? I got four more.
Justin Herbert, you will never win nothing. You idiots out there. Tupac is not from the West Coast. He's from Baltimore. I stand on that. Fucking idiots. Let a nigga from the East Coast come over to LA and run you. You ain't nothing. Next, what else? UNC over Duke always. And Carolina Panthers win a Super Bowl in the next 2-3 years.
And
that's a wrap.
Yeah, just like classic Eric. No,
Can we wrap this up, please?
Lamar for president.
Ask
I
AI.
know what it is.
2 words after this: ball game, jersey, zip them out.
Go.